Hello and welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop Streamed, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And today we are playing through Marvel Champions. It's Friday. What's up, Terrence?
How's it going?
So for those of you who forgot, last time, basically Thanos was looking for some stones, and I'm trying to remember myself. So he attacks. The base was under attack. Well, not yet. Yes, at the end, but let's remind ourselves. So we're on nowhere now. What's going on out there? The landing zone is overrun. Cosmo needs our help. I'll deal with you. I'll deal with the invaders. You stay here. So Gamora's going out. Star-Lord stays back. Don't worry about me. I have everything I need right here. And if you notice, Star-Lord's looking in the mirror. You pointed this out to me last time we played, and he sees Loki in the mirror. So it's actually Loki pretending to be Star-Lord, and he's sitting there with one of the Infinity Stones all by himself. So back on Sanctuary, Maul has failed, so Maul was trying to get one of the stones. My lord, his battalion will not return. Let us take our soldiers to nowhere. Then Loki shows up. And he says, the Power Stone is no longer on Nowhere. I have brought it to you. The Reality Stone can be found within the Avengers Tower on Earth. You offer me the final 2 Infinity Stones? What is your game, trickster? I always like to play for the winning team. Also, my brother is among those who guard the Reality Stone. I wish him dead. Wow, Loki. That is not the Loki from the movies. I guess at some points it is. But I never think he actually goes out to kill his brother. He always has some compassion for him, but not here. Not now. So Thanos says, Corvus, Proxima, take your army to Earth. Secure the stone and bring Loki his brother's head. So Avengers Tower. Destroy the tower! So we got the married couple here. And we will see what happens. But let's go ahead and read. Ebony Maw failed to capture the Power Stone, but an unexpected twist. It was delivered to Thanos by Loki, god of mischief. The outcast Prince of Asgard also revealed Thanos the Reality Stone could be found in the Avengers Tower on Earth. Mad Titan immediately ordered Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight, his 2 most trusted generals, to attack the Avengers and seize the last Infinity Stone. Now it's up to Earth's mightiest heroes to protect the stone and their home from the Black Order. Dun dun dun! So there's going to be 2 main schemes and 2 villains. We'll explain how that works. Activating the villain, activating the tower, modular difficulty. So we are playing expert mode. So I guess we're going to start with 2 damage on the tower, right? There is that.
Yep.
Alrighty. So let's go to the next page and see what other setup. That is probably true.
It's 2 damage per player,
yes.
Right?
So it's up to 4. Setup. Put the Save Shawarma Palace side scheme into play. We got that in play? Alright, if the security breach is in the campaign pool, shuffle it into the encounter deck. It was not. We actually saved the campaign before it progressed last time. So that was good. We got that going for us. Expert campaign only. Set the hit points to the hit points on the thing. We both had full hit points after last time. So that was good. Expert campaign only. You can do things to heal back up. We don't need to do that. Alright, so we want to save the Shawarma Palace. If Black Swan is not in the victory display, add her to the campaign pool. So we do want to kill Black Swan if possible. And if the Avengers Tower is damaged, so we don't want the Avengers Tower to be damaged. So our goal is to complete this task right here and save the tower from even being damaged, which just means flipping once. Brant, what's up? You guys are pretty rude interrupting a married couple's honeymoon on Earth. Yes, tonight we are going to definitely mess with the married couple. I don't think it's their honeymoon. I think it is their, maybe they got remarried because they've been married for a while.
Are we really interrupting it?
I mean,
I feel like they're interrupting
yeah,
us.
they're busting into our place. We're in our own tower over here. They're like coming in, busting into our room, Brant. So for those of you who don't know Brant, he also has a Marvel Champions. I almost said Crisis Protocol because I'm loving that game lately. But anyway, he also has a Marvel Champions stream. He's actually on, I think, before us, pretty much every Friday night. Brent, is that true? Are you on 8 o'clock every Friday? It seems like it anyway. So it's Step Into the Portal. which I now know the name of. It only took me years to figure it out, but I do have the name of it. And so step into the portal, and he does that every Friday night for live streams, and he plays other games as well. So check out his channel. He does, just like we do, does other content, not just Marvel Champions. But yeah, check him out over there. So basically what happens here is there's two schemes, there's two enemies. This card right here, Focus Defense, is going to switch back and forth between them. And it is going, so every turn, the threat is going to go up on both of the schemes. They have different effects, though, when the scheme pops. I will say that popping the top scheme is way worse than popping the bottom scheme. Like, if you lose the bottom scheme, it's not the end of the world. If you lose the top scheme, you're not going to save the tower, almost no matter what. And our goal is to save the tower. Brent says, no, it's random days, but a few Fridays. He also says, we try to be done by 10 and point people over whenever we are on Fridays. Well, thank you, Brent. I appreciate that. So this focus defense is going to not only tell you which stage we are currently focusing on, but more importantly, it's actually going to tell you which villain is currently the active one. So Under Siege here goes with Proxima Midnight. She's attacking one side. And Corvus Glaive has Armies of Thanos. He's attacking the other side. And so as we go up top, that means Proxima is going to be the active villain. As it moves to the bottom, that means Corvus is going to be the active villain. We can, though, thwart or attack either of the villains we want. It really doesn't matter. The active one really just means who is activating. So we'll go through both stages, and then we'll go through both villains. Actually, maybe we'll do them in pairs. So let's start with Under Siege. It says Proxima Midnight leads the Black Order in a direct assault on the Avengers Tower. Proxima Midnight scheme, force interrupt. When this stage would be completed, remove all threat from this stage and instead deal 6 per player to the Avengers Tower. And so the goal of this is to protect the Avengers Tower. It's a unique rule, does not apply to the Avengers Tower, meaning you can play the Avengers Tower card, and in fact every player can play an Avengers Tower card while we're on this side of the Avengers Tower, because we're in it, right? Force response, after damage is placed here, if there are at least 9 per player damage here, remove it, then flip the Avengers Tower over. So our goal is to stop it. If it gets flipped over, we don't lose, but if 9 per player are put here again, then we lose the game. So this is not a prevent threat, although, again, threat at the top here, once this gets to 12, it is going to add, 6 per player, so 12 damage right to the tower. So that's not good. We don't want that. So let's see what Proxima Midnight does, because that card corresponds with her, and she will be the first villain activating. So she is a 1/3, and she is a force interrupt. When Proxima Midnight attacks you, choose to either deal 1 damage to the Avengers Tower, or Proxima Midnight gets +2 to her attacks for the round. So because of that, we, in all honesty, want to have chumpers, is what I found. I mean, doing 1 damage isn't the worst thing in the world to the tower, but it's also not the best thing. So we want to prevent that as much as possible. When we give her +2 to give her 5 attack and chump it, it feels pretty good. But the other special rule she has is she cannot be defeated as long as Corvus Glaive's has any hit points remaining. So if we take her down to 0, we don't advance her. We wait till they're both at 0, and then we advance both of them simultaneously. All right, let's look at the armies of Thanos over here. Corvus Glaive directs his forces from the front, using his tactical genius to counter the Avengers' defense. Corvus Glaive's scheme, force interrupt. When this stage would be completed, remove all threat from it, and then deal each player 1 face down encounter card. So as you notice, like I was saying earlier, not nearly as bad as 12 damage to the Avengers Tower. Like, yes, 1 extra card's bad, but let's be honest, Terrence and I draw a lot of extra cards anyway, so it's fine. So let's see what Corvus Glaive does. He's a 2/2, and forced response. After Corvus Glaive makes an undefended attack, so you, again, want to block him, discard the top card of the encounter deck, deal 1 damage to the Avengers Tower for each boost icon on this card. So actually, his boost effect is actually worse than hers, I feel like. You know, doing 1 damage here is not that bad. He flips the top card and does damage based on how many boost icons it has. And again, he can't be defeated until she is as well. So when both of them are at 0 hit points, we are going to advance. So let's do Save the Shawarma Palace. Black Order runs rampant through the city around the Avengers Tower, threatening the hero's favorite restaurant. So it's Hinder 1, so it's going to get 2 threat plus 1 per player, so that puts it at 4. When defeated, each player shuffles a copy of Shawarma into their deck. Flip this card over. Shawarma is awesome, by the way. It is over here. It is just 1 of every resource, which is really good. So we definitely want to do that. So Victor Von Doom's here. What's up, Victor? He says, oh, cool. This is the one my wife and I are on next. Gonna take notes on strategy. Well, I don't know about strategy. I mean, watch Terrence, obviously, not me. Terrence, by the way, you want to go first or second?
I'm happy to go.
Second. I'm happy to go second. All right. So I will take the first player marker. We do each have a Black Order Besieger in front of us. After Black Order Besieger engages you, choose to either deal a damage to the Avenger's Tower or deal 2 damage to your identity. I am going to take 2 damage. What are you doing?
Yeah. Where is this text? Oh, is that him?
I mean, you don't have to. I heal mine pretty easily. If you want to put 1 on the tower.
Why? I just feel like tower resources are very expensive.
I started with Alpha Flight Station.
You can't heal it. You just can't really heal stuff off the tower.
All right, I'm discarding Energy Channel.
So
followed. Yeah.
Are you mulliganing?
Wiccan. I don't need Wiccan to start.
Well, so followed is interesting though. So I guess the question is your plan to burn through?
I mean, if I do that, then I should definitely put followed in, right?
Yeah. I guess yeah. I mean,
but look what else I have. I have a sonic rifle and I've got energy absorption. So, an Alpha Flight Station. So those are definitely going together, right? So the question is, will I have enough to do... followed as a lightning resource. Worst case scenario, I use it to heal myself and draw a card.
Yeah, but
I'm still going to hold it, though. Right? It's fine, because I can discard it for Alpha Flight Station. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. So I'm first, so I'm going to definitely use 1 of my followed to put Alpha Flight Station in. I'm going to use Alpha Flight Station, discarding the other followed to draw 2 cards. Oh, and choose a player to draw a card. Do you want that to be you, or...
Depends how badly you need it.
I don't need it. I would love to have an ally, to be honest, but because I have 2 double resources. But I could just put Cosmic Flight into play. That's fine, and just save Determination for the next round. Go ahead and draw a card.
Well, you also need to discard on your other side, right? To draw.
Yeah,
so pitch
that's probably true.
I
Well, and I spend it, which still removes the threat. So yeah, I'll draw a card. So yeah, go for it.
Is it spend?
No, yeah, I gotta spend it.
So
but then I get to draw a card.
You spend it, so you get the
effect, it's really good. Go ahead and draw a card.
So that seems really
Protection,
good.
I feel like needs more build up. Also, you know what I mean? Like Justice, I got my sonic rifle. I'm good, man. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the game. All right. So I am going to flip over. I am going to use Determination and spend it. So it says remove a threat from a main scheme. Well, the main scheme, but there's 2 here we can choose. I'm going to do it from the top one. And then I get to heal 1, and I get to draw a card. Crew Quarters. All right, well, I'll just hold on to Crew Quarters, it looks like. All right, nice. So I'm going to spend 3 to put Cosmic Rifle into play, which feels real good. It comes into play with 2 charges, and it just confuses the villain. No reason to dilly-dally. We will confuse. I'm actually going to do Corvus Glaive, because neither of us are going to be face down on Proxima's turn, right?
Okay.
You're not staying face down, correct?
One would hope.
Terrence? Okay, that's what I figured. No. So, yeah, may as well do it on Corvus because he will... I'm sure one of us will want to flip face down. And then we'll go ahead and discard this to add my Cosmic Flight, which also feels good. And I'm going to call that my turn, Terrence. Oh, you want me to do something?
Before you call your turn.
I was going to... I guess thwarting would have been nice if they each had 2, but I don't want to remove 2 from the bottom one, so I'm just going to attack. Oh.
Well, so you could do
Oh, I
this.
forgot
You could
about
also ping
these guys.
two here. Uh, because if you ping him and then I flip
Are you going to be
into,
able to kill yours? I totally
the
forgot
other
about these
side,
two. Yeah,
I
let's
can then
ping
just
2
kill him
on this
off,
one.
right?
So he's down to 1 life. By the way, I'm
'Cause then I'll flip and then do damage, and then when I attack,
perfect.
I can then kill my
It's
guy,
awesome.
right?
Good thinking, Terrence. This is why we keep you around. By the way, Victor says, does Chumper count as defense for Corvus Glaive's ability, or just hero exhausted? Yes. When you defend with a hero that is, or with an ally that is defending. Although I don't have an ally, which might have been stupid to discard my one, but that's all right. We'll take care of that next turn.
All right. There's nothing cool that I can do on my side, so I'm just gonna flip. With Speed of Light, I'm thinking about flipping into Photon first to just
Yeah, go
pull
for
a
it.
threat off of something. Should I do side scheme at all, or should I do main here?
I mean, I probably should have done.
I want two of something because I want Ever Vigilant to pull
Yeah,
two
so
off
go
of an
ahead
actual
and
main.
why don't you do the side then? That'll get us closer.
All right, so it just goes down to 3, so it's not a whole lot. And then I'm just gonna
So speed of
flip
light,
here,
change forms, and draw a card, which is nice because it replaces itself.
and then and then do I get to do this?
After you change
This is
form,
after, right?
give your hero
So
the
I
tough
can't play
status card.
Perky.
I don't see why not. Because you draw it as change forms and draw
Can I
a
do that
card.
now?
That's the action, and then after the action, you play this card, right? I don't see why that wouldn't be correct.
Yeah. All right. So I will take that tough, and then my pure response here. I'm sure if we're wrong, Brant will tell us. Will do damage to kill
Yep.
your Black Order Besieger. And then I'm going to kill mine
Attack
as well.
for
'Cause I
1
attack
plus
for 3.
2 for being in this form, which feels real good.
And then I'm going to spend the 2 Clea in.
All right, so what she is when she's defeated, shuffle her into your deck.
Protection.
She's just a 1/1, but hey, 1/1 chumpers are pretty good in this scenario.
And then I'm going to synergy to Ever Vigilant to ready up. And then attack for 3 and remove 2 off of the bottom scheme. So we want
Doesn't really
Proxima
matter, right? It literally
All right,
matters
let's
not
drop
at all.
down to 21.
Steve and I took out Proxima first.
And
Because
then
that's right, Steve and I played this scenario when we were together. Definitely can play it, says Brant, by the way. So what's Clea doing?
awesome. I think we're just gonna thwart this down to 2.
Oh,
'cause I feel
it
like 2 is the
certainly
magic
is.
number for you to
Absolutely.
just at some point just thwart it off, right? So, and I don't think that 1 point of damage. The only other thing would be like if you
No,
wanted to
I
drop
messed
the
up. I
main
should have
to
done the bottom
0,
one if
but-
I had known you were going to take 2 off of 1. But it's fine. No,
I mean, we
it's
can
fine.
pop if
Like
you want.
it
It
literally
doesn't
in the
really
big
matter.
scheme of things, it's not going to matter. It's not like this is popping right now. So let's go ahead and ready ourselves up.
Yeah, and then I think I hold Night Nerves because I think there's some
Yeah.
stuff.
Ironically, we both ended up with an extra card
in
here.
the game.
Yep. So
Well, yeah, I had no idea.
of
the
course.
2 cards I was going to draw.
So I'm drawing 4 more. I do have Quake and Spider Woman here, both of which. Yep, she allows me to confuse a villain also. And Quake takes care of any minions. So all of that is good. All right, let's see. I am going to... So first things first, this moves at the end of our phase. The focus defense switches. Then at the beginning of the enemy phase, we add 2 to each threat. And then Proxima, because focus defense is here, Proxima is the one to activate. She activates against me first. Are you going to chump for me with Clea? And so we're going to add +2 to her attack. because there's no reason not to. So she has 5 attack, but again, Clea is blocking for us, so that should be not a problem. She does 7 to Clea, totally annihilating her, but that is fine. And then I assume you're doing nothing against yourself because you're tough.
Yeah, unfortunately, tough does not work nearly as well against Corvus. So
yeah, exactly. So we give her +2 attack
turn
again, so she's up to 5 attack again. She does 5 plus give the villain the tough status card. All right, well. By the way, something to look forward to at the end of the night. Totally forgot. And Terrence, did you even make your list? I made mine. I don't know where it is, though. Oh. Okay, so at the end of the night, we do our end of the night discussion, and we are going to do our top 5 heroes. I know we've kind of talked about it before, but I wanted to officialize or make it somewhat official at this point. Of course, mine probably changed from earlier today to now, so nothing's really official. But I thought it'd be fun to talk about our 5 favorite heroes, because I think yours and mine will be very different from each other. I'm curious if we'll have any crossover between our top 5. So that'll be something.
I haven't played War Machine, so he's not on my list. But
yes,
it felt unfair to judge him if you actually.
All right,
played him.
So that is the. Oh no, that is not the end of the enemy turn. We got to draw these stupid things. Let's see. Oh, look at this, another side scheme. So hinder 1, so this is going to be at 4. City under attack. Corvus orders a regiment of his troops to assault New York City in order to draw out the Avengers. Hinder 1. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme draws a card, which is kind of nice. So,
honestly, Crisis Interdiction looks
what do you mean?
Good.
Oh, that's the one that lets you draw cards?
There's gonna no, just like
it lets from 2 different ones. I got you. Yep.
Yeah, but there's like this, right? So like.
Oh yeah, Crisis Interdiction's ridiculous. Usually, I think it's kind of garbage.
Guaranteed. Well, multitasking is 1 cost, right? And you can.
What do you mean multitasking? I'm confused.
The Justice card is 1 cost, and you can remove 2 from 2. It's just so good in this particular scenario.
Yes, where normally you don't. That's exactly right. But yeah, removing 2 from each of these feels real good right now. All right, so let's go back to you. Go ahead and flip your card. When revealed, 3 damage to the Avengers Tower. Well, that's lovely. No.
I mean, just can't do anything about it.
I mean, Black Widow could. Black Widow's freaking fantastic. She might be on my top 5 heroes. You never know.
I'm just thinking thematically, like you get spider sense, you just like jump out of the way, and it misses.
I mean,
the
are you
tower
spider sensing to move the tower out of the way? I'm confused. I think. I mean, unless you took the damage yourself, I don't think that works the way you want it to work there, Terrence. All right, man, what you doing?
Cool. So done. All right, so I'm not changing form, so I'm probably gonna burn this. And probably sidestep to put out.
So what's this one again?
Energy duplication.
Oops. Oh yeah, it's just used as whatever energy form is on your current thing.
Yeah.
So you're putting out Blade.
And I think do I just hold? I
think so. Blade's too good,
put
right?
Out Blade. Because
we could chump with them. I could give you a card to attack. Oh no, because you can't attack with them on my turn. I was gonna say I could give you a card if I flip down, which I might just to draw more cards, right?
Yeah, well, I was just thinking. Yeah, I mean, we just want people to be defending against Corvus, right? Well, so should I hold on to sidestep then, so we can get 2 defenses? We only need 1 defense because you're flipping.
We need 1 defense, and he's confused. So I think we're all right. I mean, either hold on to or discard. I don't know that they put out too many conditions, so that's up to you. But you have time to think about that. What are you going to do with yourself? And I guess you can't do anything with Blade. I assume you're attacking some.
I'm just attacking.
Yeah, just burn
should I just
one
take
down.
it off?
I don't think it matters.
You just want to burn 1 down?
Oh yeah,
Well,
definitely hit
left
Corvus.
though, so I'll hit the other person. Corvus.
We'll try to plink a damage when you flip or whatever else. I mean, do you want to flip down? You're more hurt than me. It's your call. The only benefit of me flipping is Alpha Flight Station.
No, you get more stuff out of it.
Yeah, I don't even know if I
haven't
need crew
taken any
quarters at
damage
this
yet.
point. I'm just gonna discard a lightning.
Just play it under. You could play it under my card.
Play what?
Play it.
Oh,
on
crew
me
quarters.
if you don't need it.
I mean, I definitely need it. Do you have a crew quarters as well?
But I don't know if I do. It's
Well,
fine.
I don't need it.
I don't
now.
think I need it.
So let's. First things first. Well, are you flipping down next turn? Because I could use my sonic rifle to. Well, I'm before you next turn. We can figure that out when it happens. Okay, so you're done.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
done.
First things first.
Gosh,
I don't really want to discard Quake, but I will to heal myself up and draw a card. Oh, Fury. Well, that ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Sorry. I feel like I gotta play. Yeah, Spider Woman's probably not happening either.
I guess Spider Woman's not, right?
So there goes Fury. I'm gonna hold Spider Woman just in case I get a triple resource.
Well, yeah.
Yep, exactly. So
you can play an Ultra Shell, right?
Photonic Blast is gone. Fury's gone to Crisis Interdiction. We're removing 2 threat from 2 different places. This one goes away.
So
To give a shawarma and flip this. Oops.
Oh, yeah, I know what happens here, so
It's
I didn't
fine.
know you're gonna.
It's fine.
Well, I guess I knew you were gonna do that. No, I mean it's just like.
Oh, what does it do?
So. Well, when it becomes engaged
first player,
I discard a card.
Engage first player. After Black Swan engages you, discard a card from your hand. I mean, it's also going to be 2 damage to you that we didn't really need.
Fine.
So that was my bad. I probably shouldn't have done that, but that's all right. I did it. And there's 2. Oh, I'm going to get to draw a card. You lose cards, I draw cards, because I'm going to thwart this down to 0. I mean, this is like...
Wow, such a nice guy.
You know what?
And you're the one who's played this more recently.
It's been a while, my friend. Oh, there you go. There's Wraith. Maybe I'll use Wraith to help you. Maybe I'll chump for you or something like that. We'll see. All right. But I'm gonna flip face down first. Want to boost card his turn face up, exhaust Wraith, and deal 1 damage to him. Cancel the boost card effect. Well, he's not really a great chumper. He's really in there to do his special ability. We'll see. Alright. So I'm going to discard one of these. Oh, wait. Before I flip over, I'm going to Sonic Rifle. Before I flipped over, I would have done that. Well, hold on. Because if I play Spider Woman, I don't want to do that. So never mind. I'm holding on to my Sonic Rifle for one more turn. So I'm going to flip down. I'm going to draw a card because of my Carol Danvers ability. Ooh.
Yeah.
Do we want to put that on the top? Well, let's see what happens. I think Wraith is the one to go away at this point. I think I'd rather keep Spider-Woman. So let's do Wraith going away to draw 2 cards. So ridiculous, by the way. Well, darn. Huh. So I could do Under Surveillance and Crew Quarters and hold on to Helicarrier. Or I just pay 3 for Helicarrier and do Crew Quarters. So the question is Under Surveillance and Crew Quarters or Helicarrier and Crew Quarters?
I think you hold on to Hell, right?
Yeah, alright. So I'm going to pay 2 resources to put Under Surveillance on the top scheme, because that's the one we definitely don't want going off. At least I don't. And then I'm going to pay Spider-Woman to give you Crew Quarters.
Well, I wonder if you should take it. You're just
the problem is I'm not going to need health. I mean, unless I just start taking damage and not caring.
Well, yeah, I wonder if like it's just like we use it for like Proxima Midnight's +5 attack or not.
So I just
but
take
like
her 5 attack to my face and just
what do you think of
Crew Quarters and other stuff. All right, I could buy that.
I don't know that I'm just theory crafting there.
No. I don't think it's the worst thing.
It allows us to not feel that pressure to like defend all that stuff, you know.
Oh, see, Brant said Spider Woman's my best play. Yeah.
Pretty confused. Well, I guess you could have confused the other villain.
Well, right. But I still have my sonic rifle for the other
And then
one,
jump
so
up.
it's fine. It's fine. I think I'm fine. All right. So, I mean, that's the best part about this game, right? I mean, Brent and I go back and forth all the time, but the best part is there might be better plays, but there's different ways of playing also. So, I mean, I want that helicarrier for long term for both of us.
Yeah. Well, Brent and you also
We
have
do.
very different play styles.
Yeah,
so,
no,
which is
exactly
fun.
right. And there's no right or wrong, by the way. But here's the right or wrong. You shouldn't do both things. Right? You should try to play both people's play styles at the same time. I've gotten used to staying down, actually. I'm not as adverse to losing side or main schemes anymore. In fact, if you watch my Hawkeye play earlier today, I stay face down for several turns back to back. Not several, but back-to-back turns a couple of times with Hawkeye, and just lose main schemes because of it. But sometimes he just can't flip up. That's just the nature of Hawkeye, I think.
Yeah. I feel like it's also different in multiplayer because it's not just your decision. Like you choosing to do that
Yes,
affects the other player
absolutely.
too.
By the way, we should have put tough on here. We don't have pling damage.
Are you exhausted? You are exhausted,
Oh, I
right?
unexhausted everything. I'm about to draw my hand up.
Oh.
I mean, I got nothing else going on over here, Terrence. So end of my turn. This moves down. Does that mean he switches? How does this work? Black Swan engages with the first player. No, it doesn't say she stays with the first player. But we do want to defeat her because that is one of the things that it said to do before the end of the mission. So I feel like that's important. I had Jack Flag, which is a little slow, to be honest. But followed will be good. No, it won't be because there's no side scheme. I do have another sonic rifle, though. I got a helicarrier and a Quinn carrier. And
I mean, here's point damage
Mockingbird
right there.
Yeah. So, and well, Jack Flag too. Oh man, lots of good stuff. Too much good stuff. All right, 2 on this scheme, 2 on this scheme. We now activate Corvus. Corvus is going to activate against you. Are you blocking?
Yeah, I'm thinking about playing Pulsar Shield. Thoughts?
Which one's that?
But maybe that's a bad idea.
When Spectrum
'cause that would be
defends,
flipped
change
into. I have no way to change forms, so maybe that's actually bad. Yeah, no, it's bad. May I just jump
that's
and play?
on you. Yeah. So it's not an undefended attack. Well, yeah. So you're gonna want to defend either way. So Blade's gone. I mean,
Yep.
we'll boost it. Yep, Blade's real gone.
Yeah.
And then you get attacked for 2.
That would be a lot of damage. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. You don't have ways to heal in your deck, though, do you?
I have four moment, not 4 moment, pivot. The 2 cost protection card that deals 2 damage and heals you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so confused happens when he tries to scheme against me. So go ahead and draw your card. I will draw mine.
Some shift.
What was that?
That's what it's
Oh, by
called.
the way, there's a new button, Terrence.
Some shift.
What is the most annoying thing in this game?
What's D?
When you have to discard a random card from your hand? Guess what? There's a button for that now. No more flipping your cards over, shuffling them around, doing whatever. Oh, that's me?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Actually, I'm stunned.
What is the other? You were stunned? We probably don't do that though.
I mean, it's the same thing, right? Actually, I think I just get stunned. Because here's the thing.
Sure.
I want that card in the deck. I want to be able to flip to my alter ego as much as humanly possible. So keeping that in the deck is a good thing for me. If I exhaust myself, all that does is the same thing as stunned. If I flip over now and get rid of the stunned, it's literally the exact same stuff. So, all right, let's flip over mine. Oh, an Outrider minion. When revealed, discard a card at random from your hand. Dun, dun. Oh, D. Boom. Got rid of followed. That's pretty sweet, right?
No, was
Well, it
wasn't
couldn't be
gonna
used this
wasn't
turn,
gonna
but
be
isn't
used.
that a sweet button? That was a very good ad. Pwn Star Hero, very,
Yeah.
very good job. All right. So, Brant says, play Spider-Woman and hold under surveillance. Yup, I'm not right, just opinionated, says Brant. Well, and I think that's true of this game in general. Like, I mean, that's the nice part. There's so many unknowns that there is no right or wrong. I mean, obviously later you can tell, but yeah, it's definitely not right or wrong. Brant says, Plasma Pistol is a great ping damage for Captain Marvel. It's also great for Iron Man's decks, in Iron Man's decks. Well, because he already does a ton of ping damage anyway.
Well,
Well, if it's a
is
tech
it 'cause
also,
it's
that'd
tech?
be ridiculous because Iron Man definitely wants tech. Wasteland Sniper says, I'm here, late again, drink! All right, Wasteland Sniper, this one's for you.
Yeah, plasma pistol.
Yeah, so that
tech.
would be freaking amazing in his deck. You probably want two of them if you could put them in.
That's basic.
Okay, so that is that. I'm first player, right? And let's do the thing. I am going to discard something first.
Not only is it tech, it's also energy.
All right,
resource.
I'm getting rid of Jack Flag. That's not going to happen this turn. To draw two.
Aren't you just gonna draw?
Well,
a card
yeah, and I'm
first?
going to draw the card myself. Okay, good. Man, this is tough. This is tough. Am I going to be able to afford Mansion?
You are not tough though. I mean, you're only picking one of those to play, right?
1, 2, 3. Can I play two? Is the question. So it's 1, 2, 3 to play. Well, that's the question.
playing
Can I play
Mockingbird?
Mockingbird? All right, so let's do 1, 2, 3. That would pay for Helicarrier. And then with Helicarrier, I wouldn't even need Helicarrier. I could give it to you. So I could actually afford Mansion. I think Mansion's the better call here, right? And then whatever card I draw with Mansion, I can pay for Mockingbird with.
Well, wait, what?
So I pay these
How do you pay for Mockingbird and Mansion?
for Mansion.
Oh, you mean
I
it's
use Mansion to draw a card, which will help me pay for Mockingbird. Right? Because then I can pay 3 for Mockingbird.
So yeah, the only other potential consideration is you can burn coin carrier every turn.
Wait, what was
to
that?
Heal and
I
draw.
can't heal. I don't need to heal, right? That's the thing.
No, but just like
Coin carrier is
over long
good,
term
but
of the
it's
game, you
it's
can use it.
only
it guarantees
me.
you that.
This Mansion and Helicarrier can be both of us.
Okay.
I have enough lightning resources in here. I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do Mansion. I feel like Mansion's
Okay.
the right call here. I am gonna draw it this turn this
And
time
draw a card.
myself. And then just pay for
And
Mockingbird.
just pay for Mockingbird.
So that is gonna stun. Do we want to stun? Well, I guess it's only 2. So I guess we want to stun Proxima? Or do we want to stun Corvus? Do we think
Sure.
Proxima is not as bad as Corvus? I guess it doesn't really matter.
It's your
stun
call.
Proxima. And then I'm going to use her to plink off the tough.
So, yeah.
Or do we plink off
Okay.
the tough from this guy? Because we want Swan dead first, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Probably Swan. Swan first.
All right. Then I'm... Do what?
Do you want me to deal with your minion?
It's only a
Deal with
1-1,
your
right?
minion?
I mean, actually, I don't mind taking that 1 damage. That
Yeah.
way I can heal next
No.
turn and draw cards, right? So actually, don't deal with my minion specifically.
Well, what are you doing about Proxima?
I got Mockingbird. I think.
Are you jumping?
Ye-
I wonder if we want to save
Yeah.
a jump
All
for
right. So
Corvus.
I'll use Mockingbird one more time. I'll just take Proxima. Who cares? I don't forget. I got a stupid crew quarters over here. So, I mean, I could just take I could take her 5 plus
All right.
whatever hit. Actually, I won't because you're gonna take it. Right? I mean, so I might chump for
Okay.
you. So you might be the one to flip down next turn.
Yeah, we'll see. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm done.
So
Yep, I'm done.
my turn, I guess. All right. So I have Ever Vigilant. That's like the only real play I'm gonna play this turn. Um, so I'll do energy duplicate. No, I'll just double
I
resource.
mean, yeah,
So
just get her
you want me
down.
to hit her for 3,
Why did you put
and
4?
then hit her again and not kill your guy?
Wait, what is this? Ready your hero and
So
remove
get her
2
up to
threat from
6,
main
basically.
scheme? I think the top one still.
Yeah. So do we
I
care which
know I
one?
know it's
Or
got
you can
this on
pick.
it, but I just hate that top one. Look, I'll take an
All right.
extra card.
Uh,
Energy barrier, right?
so I want to play Energy Barrier, but do I hold? Do I hold Ready for Rumble?
After you change form, discard this card to ready your hero. I mean, that
Again.
seems real good. So Wastelands.
And then if I have to flip down next turn, I can
Yeah, that
play
sounds
it,
good.
heal, flip, and then ready.
Or you do something, then you flip down, use it to help you. Oh no, it's a hero response, right? Yeah. Well, I've got a
It's
chumper
only in
for you
hero
if we
form,
need it,
so it has
so
to
we'll
be
figure it out. But let's
that
go ahead and
way.
ready up and draw up. I can start giving you more cards too. I've been selfish with the card draws at this point. Ooh, Jessica Jones. Don't you know? And I got my helmet, which I don't know that I ever
Here we go.
need.
Here's a membership.
Okay. So let's
Right.
go through their turn first. So we switch this right away. So it's going to be Proxima who does something. We're going to add 2 to each threat. There is some chat. Do we want to go over that? Wasteland says, anybody else order Valkyrie from Canada? In the U.S., order Valkyrie from Canada. I have not. Do we know the release date for Valkyrie? Is it just going to be next week? The week after?
I don't know. It's been, as far as I know,
Victor
US,
says,
but
you're going to
Brant
have
probably
to
has a better
set
idea
an
than us.
alarm. And no, I'm being patient. Hood is up next for me. Hopefully next week sometime it will arrive. So, Victor, it did arrive here in Maryland already. I don't know where you're from, but hopefully it'll be out soon for you because we did get Hood for sure today. So
Yeah, we got
Wasteland Sniper
Hood
says,
custom
I
too,
know I got
as well.
sidetracked watching the MSK3 Mystery Science Theater 3. I love Mystery Science Theater. I haven't seen it in so long, but love it, which I discovered regularly. Honestly, I was late today too, so it wasn't just Wasteland Sniper that was delayed today. Victor says, oh, nice. I always get sidetracks into Rifferack's streaming channel. I don't know what Riff Tracks is, but cool. Hopefully it's a good one. Wasteland Sniper says there's something about the whole genre making fun of crap movies that gets me. Yes, MST is great. Mystery Science Theater. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Google it, YouTube it, whatever. No release date so far, says Wasteland Sniper. It still shows of next year. Victor says I'm in Northern Virginia. Should be coming soon then. I haven't gotten a notice from Asmodee about Valkyrie yet. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Valkyrie either. All right, so we already added the 2 threat, right? And switch this. So all we have to do is she tries to attack me, but she is stunned. She tries to attack you. What do you want to do about this? Do you want me to block it?
Well, you have to deal with minion,
yes,
right?
I'm going to take my 1 damage. You're not going to be able to take both attacks. I think I chumped this for you.
So do I?
I mean, if you
I
pulsar
flip-
shield
do I
it, you
pulsar
would
shield
ping
this?
off tough, which is nice. And you're flipping down anyway, right? We said so. Yeah, why
I
not?
would. No, it's only, you only get retired if you're ready in Pulsar.
I mean, I could just chump it for you. I feel like that's a better move. I'll have
So
Jessica
I, like,
Jones
would
for
heal
next turn.
to
It's
8.
fine to chump for us. And one of us will be face down, so we'll only need one chump. I think we're good.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I guess the only benefit of Pulsar is that I would heal up to 8 if I did it.
Well, you got to
But
flip
yeah, I
down
mean, I
anyway
would definitely
because of
take
this
some
stuff.
damage there.
So I'm gonna go ahead and block for you. So we're gonna give it the +2 attack, so she's 5 plus 3 more. Yeah, no, that worked out. It definitely worked out. All right,
Yeah.
so that's that, and then you do take 2 from him. From her.
Should I take the 2, or do you think I should flip? If I'm
That's your call.
gonna flip down, should I just defend?
3 more damage on her might be nice. I got photonic. Wait. Oh, she only needs 2?
Well, she only needs 2 more, right?
Never mind. Go ahead and do that then. Yeah, I can do the 2. Not a problem.
Yeah, I do have momentum shift.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I can do 2.
Honestly, I don't mind if the Outrider stays around. Healing 1 a turn is just fine by me. Alright, so you flipped to this form, which lets you heal a damage. And it gives you +2 to your defense. What was that?
And I get to ready, so I'm actually ready right now. It's nice. I am
So you
ready
get to
right
defend,
now as
right?
well, which is nice. You get a free defense, essentially, right?
If you were
It's
in
like
Pulsar
when you
Energy
defend.
form... Oh, wait.
So I defended, exhausted.
Pulsar form and ready. Oh,
Yeah. So I'm also ready.
so
addition
you
to
declare
having
defense
defended.
first. Then you switch forms and ready. That's how it works?
Yep.
And
Yep.
heal 1.
And then heal 1.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's
Yep.
pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and draw our encounter cards.
Yep.
Badink. And Corvus Cunning. When revealed, Corvus Glaive activates against you. So I'm going to have to defend this.
I think I'm
no,
defending
that's
this.
way better. You're right. So that's 2 damage plus 2 more, so take 1.
So,
that
see, yeah,
that
it's
really
worth playing that card.
worked out. In fact. All right.
Discard an upgrade I control. Energy barrier.
You would have ticked it once here.
I was gonna energy barrier that. Ping on.
Oh yeah, good call.
Right.
Sweet.
All right. Cool.
You're first player.
Am I first player?
Oh, excuse me.
Can I have that card
No, draw it.
for Mansion? Do you need it? I do want to play my other.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely should have given you crew quarters. By the way.
That's fine. It's fine. Before I go down, I'm gonna do 2 here to
Wait,
kill
what did
her.
you do? Oh, heal 2 damage and do 2?
Momentum shift.
Oh, you might not need to flip down at all.
Yep, do 2.
I mean, honestly, it's better for me to flip down. Right? I mean,
Okay. Sure. The only
You're stuck in this
downside
form
is,
until you draw a card.
I'm in defense, but that's fine for this next turn because Corvus
Right.
Glaive is going to attack.
I still feel like it's better for me to go down, right?
Are you still stunned?
So I'm going to confuse
Yeah.
Corvus. And then I am going to... Again, I don't want him to thwart. So maybe I kill him at this point.
I mean, you can always use Jessica Jones. To
Yeah,
punch
alright.
him
Well, I'm
in
going
the
to
face.
Crisis Interdiction to heal myself 1 and draw a card. Oh, another Cosmic Flight. Not terrible.
No.
Should I thwart 2? Or attack for 2?
Well.
No,
are
I
you
got rid of
stunned
stun
still,
last
or
turn.
you got rid of it?
So maybe take 2 off of this bottom one? Because we have to remember, this top one has 4
Yeah.
extra. Or do
yeah,
we
well, I'm
not
not
care?
Thornton, so. I mean, I have to work 4. I mean, it'd be nice not to take extra
Yeah, I'll
cards.
thwart for now. And then, I don't need to play Jessica Jones right now. The question is, am I going to Photonic Blast? I think the answer is no. So I don't need to do anything while I'm on this side right here.
Yeah,
So I'm going to flip and draw a card. Okay, well, I can just discard that for Alpha Flight Station to draw 2 cards. Do you want me to give you... Actually, I should probably keep Heroic Interdiction myself, right? What's the Living Try... Oh. I mean, it's so stupid a card, but I'm doing it anyway, I think, because why not? I mean...
I think it's kind of annoying in the mod.
Well, no, they have him here. Oops.
Oh, they have him there.
Never mind. I don't know. They used to have it there. All right, but guess what? It's not that hard to change the size of the card. Like, literally. All right, 2 more. 1, 2. All right, done. All right. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. All right, and then Jessica Jones gets 3. Should I hold on to Heroic Interdiction? I feel like that's not... Or should I hold on to Photonic Blast? I guess Photonic Blast is probably better.
Heroic Intuition?
I mean, I have been. Haven't I?
What is your... Yeah, I guess, like, do you want that 3, the extra thwart? I don't know.
I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I have no idea how much thwart.
I mean, I don't have a ton. So if you're not thwarting, maybe I do Heroic Interdiction.
Then
or whatever.
Intuition. It's Crisis Interdiction. You're just like
I am
mixing
these
2 cards
Well, I'm
up.
paying 3 for Jessica Jones no matter what, right? So that's it. Does she kill this jobber? Or just...
I think she just punches Outrider in the face.
Punches the Outrider? Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't mind taking the 1 damage because it lets me draw a new card and get through my deck faster. But, I mean, I get through my deck plenty fast. Let's be honest. So I do have to put a damage on.
I think it's mostly for the thwart we don't want.
What was that?
It's mostly for the thwart.
All right, I'm going to hold on to my thwarting Heroic Interdiction.
Yeah.
Oh, Intuition. I don't know why I keep saying Interdiction. That's... Oh, I got my Shawarma.
Because it's a fun word.
Oh, wait a minute. Where is Black Swan?
Where's my
We did
Shawarma?
wrong. We did her wrong. She goes here. To our
Hey, where is my Shawarma?
I think I put it in your deck.
Put it in my deck.
Are there only 2 there?
I just grabbed 1.
Sorry. That was Peter being selfish, is what that was. I do have to draw a card.
You saved the Swarm place, drew a card.
I put the bad guy in front of you.
Deck,
I did all this negative stuff to you.
You made me discard a card.
Yep.
Then you drew a card.
All
Nice.
in the name of teamwork, baby. All in the name of teamwork.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. There was some Mystery Science Theater talk. Then I hear Wasteland says the goal of every great hero is to be left alone. Apparently that is on me. Oh, they're just putting out MST Mystery Science Theater quotes right now. That was a good show. I will be honest. I have not seen it in a long time, but I did enjoy it. Oh, I have 2 Photonic Blasts in my hand, by the way, which seems pretty good. A Crisis Interdiction doesn't seem bad also with the 2 mains. So we'll see. All right. You are still first player. We are going to move this. So Corvus is going to activate. We first have to add 2 to each of these schemes. And then Corvus is going to activate against you first. You are face up. Well, you should probably ready. Oh, is that what that was? I was like, why are you face down? Give the villain a tough status card. Alrighty. Sure. Let's do that.
I mean, I might as
Oh
well.
no,
While
of
I'm
course,
also
absolutely.
selling
And then confused does nothing. Nothing! Go ahead and draw your card. I'll get my card, and we'll go from there.
it. Oh, is your deck?
Yes, I
Nice.
did already deck. Brant says, really like your deck building, Terrence. Yes. Terrence is a master deck builder.
I don't know about master. I fail at it more than
You
you
try
do.
more.
So
I'm very conservative. I tend to do the same thing over and over. I literally built my Hawkeye deck almost identical to my Captain Marvel deck the other day. I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, come on. At least do something different. Landingcraft says, when defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Yep, we got it. And it's got an acceleration on it. Now, we think this acceleration works on both of them, right?
it hits both. So do you think it's worth it?
Yeah, no, this scenario I think it's way worth getting rid of. Unlike some other scenarios. Jessica does have 2 thwart now because it's in play, so we got that going for us. I got to do my 2 cards. Surge, so that's nothing. And then place 4 threat on each side scheme. Well, that is a thing. Now we got to deal with 8 on this bad boy.
Yeah.
Might not be worth it anymore. Oh, there's this jobber. After he engages you, choose either deal damage to Avenger's Tower or 2 damage to my identity. Well, that's an easy choice. That is such an easy choice. I know. I want damage on me, just so I can heal myself and discard through my deck. All right. Where are we at this point? By the way, I still do have Cosmic Flight, which prevents 3 damage. Now it says defense.
Yeah.
I assume I don't have to defend for that to go off.
No, I think that
right.
It means it's a defense event. So
Brent says we just tried to play with the new Alliance cards. So Brent, what did you think of those new Alliance cards? For those of you who don't know, the way Alliance works is any player can pay for that card, not just the player whose turn it is. So people can help you pay for them. So they tend to be more expensive than what they're worth. I don't know if I should say what they're worth, but they tend to be very expensive cards. They're very powerful, but you have to build around them, he says. Which is good. I mean, yeah, we like building around certain cards. Yeah. You're going to be able to take him down? Do you have the switch form thing?
I don't have.
So you're going to flip down or no?
This turn. I don't have to flip down. I was going to flip into photon energy form for thwarting.
Oh, okay. So what's Eros? After you play Eros from your hand, confuse a minion
that's just what I
for
have.
each resource you use to pay for him. I mean, that seems not at all worthwhile.
I mean, Photonic Blast seems to be...
absolutely. We definitely need to do some damage. I got 2 Photonic Blasts. I got Shawarma to pay for one of them. I also got Heroic Intuition. So I actually think I'm getting rid of Eros to draw 2 cards. Do you want extra cards this turn?
I don't need.
Well, I'm going to do this.
If you can do,
are you going to thwart more than me? You think?
I mean, if you give it to me, it does mean that no matter what form I'm in, I can always at least thwart for 2.
I mean, because thwarting this 8 down is kind of a priority. So you're going to thwart 1 for flipping, and then 4 more, right? So you need me to do 3 if possible.
Well, I can thwart. Well,
Jessica Jones can do 2
with photon speed.
Oh gosh.
Photon speed's 4, right? And then
Photonic Blast doesn't do overkill, does it though? All right. So Jessica and I are going to take out the.
No. Yeah, I almost wondered to you. Yeah, you. Well, so the other thing that taking account, this guy's going to put a minion in play. I mean,
So why don't I thwart this down? Oh, because then you have all this thwart for nothing. Well, yeah. Why don't we do that? Why don't you do this now?
That's fine. There's always the main scheme.
and take 4 off of that and 1 off
Okay.
of something else.
Do
Do you want to draw a card? I haven't given the draw a card out yet. And actually, you could draw 2 cards. If I want to do 2 photonic blasts, I need
your
one
ability
of the
to-
2 cards.
Things?
Okay, let's each draw
You
one.
should
then.
take at least one of those, right?
And I guess I crew quarters. I don't really want to heal myself.
I just have double photon speed.
Okay. Oh, do you want to just do both of them and then... Can you afford that? I mean, do you have other stuff you want to do?
Yes. Well, I did want to use Depth Focus to help pay for them. You know.
Oh, never
that
mind.
does
I'll just
require it
thwart
to
it
be my
down.
turn.
You can thwart down some of these side schemes. It's fine. Or main schemes.
I can thwart. I can definitely flip this turn, or flip right now.
All
This
right,
is an action.
so that's
play
4.
one of them.
And then which other one are you taking 1 off of?
And then I get 1 off. I can take 1 off of whatever.
I guess the top scheme. All right. So should I take this down? But that means I'm not attacking, which means I can't get rid of this or the other one. That's the hard part here.
It's fine. Do you want me to do it? I can get rid of it.
I mean, I feel like it's a smart move because then I could
It just means I
photonic
won't
blast
ever
worst case
do it.
scenario. Well, and then you'll just
Okay.
have Depth Focus in your hand, right?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'll just do it.
Oh, hold on. No.
Do another 4.
Even better. Before you do that, stop. Let me followed. Oh, but then I can't photonic blast twice. But I still think that's fine. I'll hold on to a photonic blast. Let me do. I'll get rid of Crisis Interdiction to do followed on this scheme because that'll do 4 damage. That'll take care of this besieger, right? Yep.
Then I get rid of it.
Man,
Wait, is this the one defeated?
when attached scheme is defeated.
Decide to trigger. We can trigger this first before triggering this, right?
When defeated. They're both when defeateds. So I think we can do it in whatever order we want. I would think.
Okay. So let's get the
Wait,
minion
what are you
first
doing?
then.
Yeah. So you're getting rid of this. So do we
Grab the
choose the
minion first.
minion? How does this work? Discard cards. Okay.
Discard.
Does that come to me or to whoever defeated it?
Me,
All right.
I
And
think,
then, well, either
unfortunately.
way, one of these is dead from followed. We'll just do it that way. That way it doesn't matter. But I do believe we could have chosen there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to flip. And
No.
yeah,
it's
so are you
two-
going to take a
whoever defeated
damage or are you
decides
going to
games, so
do
that's me.
or take 2 damage?
Oh,
Now, why did you just draw some cards?
yeah, I take 2 damage. No, I discarded it because I thought it was there's like a minion. It
Oh,
was
I
like
forgot
Black
you had
Swan
these
that
free
made me discard,
resources,
and
so
I
you can
thought
still
that's
use
what it
Depth
was, but
Focus.
this is the damage one.
If you want. I don't know, but I'm killing your Black
No,
Order
what am I
Besieger.
using it on?
Me and Jessica are taking care of that for you. And then I'm going to Photonic Blast. Oh, that's right.
And draw a card, right?
I almost have enough to... Oh, man. That's so wrong.
You just hold.
Well, I'm gonna put
you
energy
just hold
channel on
these,
for sure.
right? And then you put
all
energy
right.
channel.
So I
out.
Photonic Blast. So how does that work? Deal 5 damage. Oh, it's just 5.
5 something
Yes.
to obviously Proxima.
And then I draw a card, which I already did. And that's going to be that for me. Oh, I put energy channel out. That's right. And I'm good.
Alright,
Yeah,
so who's
there's been
attacking
some
next
chat.
Turn Proxima.
Brant says, we used the Justice Alliance card to remove 36 threat for 4 cost. Cleared the main scheme and 3 side schemes. Seems pretty ridiculous. 36 threat.
Yeah.
And that's 4 cost split between the players. So I think the higher player count...
I think there's another cost to
okay.
that card, though. Like
From
like
what I
that's not just
remember,
paying
though,
for
the
things.
higher the cost of the thing was, the more players you have, the more it does, because it does things per player, if I remember correct. Which it doesn't seem balanced correctly to me, but it is what it is. All right, where are we at?
Doesn't seem balanced.
You know me, Terrence. I'm always
Are you
worried
done with
about
your
that
turn?
per player stuff. I don't think it's quite right.
Problem Solvers is the card. Exhaust an adventure character and a guardian character. Remove X threat from each scheme where X is equal to the combined threat of those
Okay.
characters.
All right. So it's not... You still have to exhaust the characters.
Yeah. So the benefit is if you in higher player counts, it's better because you'll have more schemes. To
Oh,
remove.
isn't it per player also threat?
No. It's per scheme. So it's X. So you get to exhaust 2 characters.
Yep.
1 Avenger, 1 Guardian. You have to pay 4 resources plus the card, right? And then you get to remove X, where X is equal to the thwart of those characters from every scheme. So in multiplayer players, what Brandon's saying is right. Like you remove 36
Right.
because
Got
there are
it.
that many schemes.
And
on
it
the
would be
table.
nice against something like this.
So so in tower defense, it's like extra
Got
good
it.
because you have at least 2 main schemes, right? Imagine doing that
Yeah.
Wrecking Crew, right?
Well, Wrecking Crew's weird anyway. I don't know. I don't think you need it in Wrecking Crew.
Well, you got like
Let's put it that way. All right, Terrence, what are you doing, brother?
Anyway. So I'm thinking about, since I have to defend, do I just hold sidestep and actually pitch ever vigilant? As weird as that is.
Well, you don't need to
Support my
defend.
death
I
focus?
can defend this time. And chub for you with Jessica Jones. I think that's probably the right call. Even though I don't have helmet, because I want to take some damage.
Yeah, but I feel like we want to potentially hold on to Jessica because of Corvus.
What about it?
No?
Yeah. Oh, Corvus isn't going this turn. It's Proxima's turn.
We
I mean, but you only defend for 1.
yeah.
Oh.
No, sidestep. I sidestep.
Yep.
Prevent.
And I do think we can put 1 on here, by the way. Like, that's
I don't know.
not the end of the world, right?
Yeah, at some point. I don't know.
No, I think you're fine.
Do
Whatever
think
you want
that's
to
the
do,
wrong
brother,
call?
I think you're good.
Alright. Whatever Vigilant allows me to do potentially a lot of thwarting next turn. I could thwart for 10, basically.
Seems good.
Or not 10, 8. Because it's 3 plus. Alright.
Well, that's
Yeah,
if
that'd
you
be
don't
10
block.
because that Vigilance is another 2.
All right. So, we are going to switch it. So it's going to be Proxima attacking. Ryan,
Yeah.
Pickle Miser? Or Pickle Simmer? Yeah, Ryan Pickle Simmer says hello. Welcome, Ryan. Hello. All right. So let's add 2 to each first. Boom. And then, all right, Proxima is going to attack me. Oh, I guess I should ready up and draw cards. All right, I'm probably not doing both of these next turn. Do I keep Sonic Rifle and get rid of Photonic Blast? Because I don't think I'm going to have
Sure.
enough cards to do both. And, I mean, I'll be flipped down.
Are you flipping down? So maybe
That's what
you
I'm
actually
saying.
should
I'm going to
that
take the attack.
then.
Oh, my gosh. I have 3 of these.
Okay. You need
Holy
some card
cow.
variety
I got
there.
no lightnings either to
Photonic
feed
Blast.
my energy channel or to heal me. Man. All right. So, first things first, Proxima is going to attack me. I'm not going to defend. There's no reason to. There's no benefit of defending, right? So do I give her +2 attack, or
No.
I think I just put 1 on the tower. I mean, we're fine. It's fine. So I'm going to take an attack
Alright.
for 3.
How much high can
Yeah.
this go up to? 18? It's much tighter in solo, I feel like, at that 9.
No, they
treacheries
don't.
don't
But
scale
you
per
get more
player.
of them, right? In theory. Long eye, like timer. Ryan says close, long time. So it's Picklesimer. All right. I think I got it right that time. All right. To me. Oh, now to you. Jessica's going to chump, I think, for you, right? Is that what we said? Because I'll have Mockingbird out too. So
Yeah.
we won't have to worry about blocking for your next
Yep.
turn. So we will give
Yep.
her +2 attack. Yep. So that is lots of damage to Jessica. She just takes it to the face. Says, thank you very much. May I have another? Ryan says, there you go. I'm not doing last names anymore. I don't know why I even tried it that time. Yeah. That wasn't good. But Ryan, welcome. Welcome. All right. So I am done. They are done. I'm drawing an event card. You are drawing an event card. Oh, you son of a... Everybody drink. drink.
Yeah, do your first.
All right. Oh, gosh.
That's what that psionic blast is for, right?
So this one is yours. So this one is mine. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody Young Raw tonight. I don't really know where that came from, but... Force response after Young Rog attacks. Place 1 threat on the Psyche Magnetron.
Yeah,
all right.
that's the side scheme.
One revealed. Place an additional threat per player here. So that one's going to have 5. Psyche Magnetron is a Kree device with the power to turn thoughts into reality. In the hands of Yong Rog, it would be a devastating weapon. 5, 3 attack, 2 scheme.
I agree.
Oh, and you got this one. Discard a card at random. Nice.
I did. Last Boo Marvel.
Oh, that's a shame because you need to change forms. But I guess you have Speed of Light, so you're good. Oh, and Gamma Blast? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're way more than
something.
5.
That's
Does
fine.
it give you overkill, this one?
I can speed of light into,
and then yeah, you got overkill this dude.
Gamma?
This dude makes me angry.
And then overkill. Well, you do have psionic.
Oh, are you gonna thwart this
blast,
first?
dude. I'm first fire, right?
I have Photonic Blast, but I was
Uh,
gonna Sonic Rifle and Mockingbird, right? So we don't have to deal with an attack.
I can only thwart for 4. I can only
You're
do
gonna move
4
4 off of
Is
it?
that okay?
I mean,
Yeah, is that okay? I can't do the.
if I
can't do
can
the
get
5.
Mockingbird out, it's okay. I think I should be able to.
Okay, let's do 4.
Oh, do you need to draw? Tell me if you need to draw a card, because I do imagine. So you do 1 damage to something. What are you doing the 1 damage to? Are you gonna Plink off tough?
Plink off tough.
Victor says 2 shadows in 1 day.
Then
Actually,
1,
Victor,
2.
it was 3 shadows at this point. So if you didn't drink for the second shadows earlier, you need to do that too. I got 2 shadows earlier while I was playing, so I drank.
All right.
Oh, I was just saying I drank for those at the beginning. My actually drink's empty, so I didn't really drink this one. Maybe before we do our top 5, I will run and grab my drink and get that in. Okay.
Gamma blasted.
So you're gonna give him a blast, Yong Rog. So that is 5 here and 2 overkill.
So 2.
I think that might go to the focused one. I don't know that it matters. So go ahead and.
Do you get a pick?
I think
at that
it has
point?
to go to the one that. I'm not 100% sure. It literally doesn't matter in this situation. Later on, it might.
Thought here. I think I
Oh
might
wait,
just actually
wait,
momentum
no,
shift.
I could get you another Gamma Blast. Would you like to do another 7 damage? That seems like the best option here, right?
Yeah, I could do that. The potential benefit of momentum shift would just be the healing.
Oh, and taking out yours?
Yeah, take him out, get the 2 health because I
Yeah,
don't
go ahead and
have
do
that
that.
much healing, and it means
Yep,
that I
yep.
get to
And then
stay
I...
up. I know it's not like the flashy move, but then you get to take both cards and do
Well,
even more
right. I mean,
things.
bottom line is it's going to get me Mockingbird out for sure, and then I can charge up my energy channel, worst case scenario, hopefully. Well, unfortunately, I can't heal because I don't have not one lightning symbol.
No, you can mansion
Oh, yeah,
into one
potentially. Yep.
potentially.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Boom. All right, so I heal one.
Well, so the question is, do you do that or do you play it
Followed? Nah.
to then Psyche Magnetron? Okay.
I mean, I already did it. That's the problem.
Or-
But you're right. Well, I don't
Okay.
think I'm going to be able to pay for everything is the problem. So
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see where all this ends up.
I mean, do you play Fury instead of Mockingbird?
I don't know. Stun's so good, right? I mean, if I play Fury, I might be able to play both. I mean, the problem right now is I've got to play one of these cannons to confuse.
Well, or what? I guess what are you
So
doing?
I'm playing a...
because you can do that. You can do that in Alter Ego, right?
Well,
So,
because
like,
I can't
why
shoot
are
it
you doing
Alter
that
Ego.
now?
I'm doing it
that's
to
true.
shoot it now so I can flip down without fear of whatever.
Thwarting.
So I'm
Yeah.
confusing Corvus. And
Yeah.
then I'll go ahead and get rid of this side scheme. Then I'll flip down, draw my extra card.
Draw a card.
Ooh. That's hero only, though.
I mean, you're pitching that. Yeah, you're pitching that to get.
Well,
to.
no, I'm going to pitch Fury, I think. Well, no, because if I draw
Huh.
a triple resource, yeah. Like that,
There you
exactly right. Then Fury will draw me 3
Then
cards.
you're
Yep.
Fury.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets me Fury. Fury will let me draw 3 cards, so I will be able to pay for Mockingbird for sure, or Spider-Woman, or... Yeah, see, now we've got options. I mean, Helicarrier would be nice as well, but I'm not going to be able to do all of it. What do you think? Do you think it's Spider-Woman, Mockingbird? I mean, I think it's Mockingbird, right? We want that stun.
Yeah, I feel like Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman's...
Unless you want that Thor, I feel like the Confuse is just not as valuable when you're running so many Sonic rifles.
Well, yes. All right. So 1... I mean, she also does extra damage and stuff, but it's fine. Oh, well, actually, we don't need the stun this turn. So I am actually going to do Spider-Woman.
Wait, why not?
Because we have a free Fury.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do Spider-Woman.
So you playing Spider-Woman?
That way,
And confuse the other villain?
we'll get them both confused. And she does 2 instead of just 1, right? Which seems better. Although...
Yeah. So you're just going to thwart 2 off each?
Yep. Or should I just start punching? I guess these are getting high. Yeah, we'll take 2 off each. Across the nation, around the world. Oh, and I'm gonna crew quarters myself. Because why wouldn't I? Alright, and I'll be first player, so we'll kind of have an idea of what cards we need in a second. All of that seems good. I mean, I'm definitely going to be able to get off my energy channel if I want next turn. For not 0 damage. Alright, so where are we? We are going to add 2 back onto each of these. We are going to have... He's going to attack you first. I'm going to block with Fury. So he's attacking for 2 plus another 2. Doesn't matter. What is this card sitting here? Oh, that's your... Nemesis. Alright, so Fury's gone. And then he's going to try to thwart against me, but that ain't going to happen because you're confused. And then we go ahead and draw our encounter cards. One revealed. Discard each lightning resource from your hand. That's not great. Sorry, Terrence. That was pretty terrible, in fact.
Remember that shawarma that I just got?
Oh, was that one of the cards in your hand? No. So mine just gets Surge. Surge and exhaust your identity. Surge, after this card resolves, reveal an additional encounter card. Wait, what? So that's... Oh, that's just telling you what Surge does. One revealed, place a threat on the main scheme. So I think that's both main schemes?
Yep.
Do we know?
Yep.
All right.
Know what this is?
Oh, that worked. Remove 2 threat from the main scheme and remove this card from the game. All right. So I think that one is just the focus one.
Top one, I assume.
And honestly, I think this one was probably just the focus one, too. I think that's right. I think it's only the focused one when it's these things. When it says the main scheme.
Okay.
I mean, we could look that up in 2 seconds. It's right here. Avengers, or 2 main schemes. The scenario has 2 main schemes. Using stage 1A and 2B, or 1B and 2B. Both main schemes are active in the round, and counter cards that refer to the main scheme refer to both. Alright, so I was wrong. Each main scheme gained threat during step 1 of the villain phase. They are affected by acceleration icons. Alright, when someone plays a card that refers to the main scheme, that card controller must choose. Okay, so
it's bad things apply to both. Good things apply to one.
So this one's up to 9.
Classic.
Terrence. Oh, so let's see. Wasteland says, "Ooh, I see Ever Vigilant. I really like that card." Ryan says, "Hold on, let me catch up." Pounds of 40 ounce. Yes, nice, Ryan. Yes, Ever Vigilance is great. When Wasteland Sniper says, "Ouch." Yeah, there was a lot of surges there, but the last one worked out, right? We got this Living Tribunal.
Yeah, I mean, the downside is I lost, like, my entire hand.
Oh, Terrence, I can give you 2 of those 3 cards right back if you really want them. We can figure this out, brother.
I'll take 1 card, at least.
Well, go ahead and take 1. Take 1 for my Captain America. We'll figure out the other one. I'm going to crew quarters.
Yeah.
Do you need a second one, sir?
I just don't know if I'll do a whole lot this turn. That's fine. I'm about to deck myself, so I might just hold the speed of light because I don't think I want to actually change forms. I think I'll stay here and just punch them for 3, and then get out basically Nerves of Steel, right?
Do you want to change your defensive form, maybe?
What's the benefit of that?
Know.
Just heal 1?
I mean, just so you can defend if you need to.
I don't know. I might just hold.
I guess I got Spider-Woman here to defend
unless you think
for
I should
us.
thwart.
All right. So I feel like I'm
fine.
playing Quake, right? I mean, she's got 2 attack and a chumper, so why not? I feel like I'm paying energy absorption to get out Quinn Carrier. That feels not like the worst thing ever.
You got to flip. You got to flip first.
Yes. I mean, that's fine. Oh, no, not flipping yet. I'm going to get rid of Followed
So take those
to
back.
draw 2. Then I'm going to flip and I'll do that.
Yeah.
I guess I Crisis Interdiction, right? That's not terrible. Taking 2 off of each.
Sure.
Oh, I got a Avengers. I mean, the question is, do I just start energy channeling? That's the other thing I could do here. Oh,
It's up to you.
or I could put out Wraith at this point.
I mean, honestly, Wraith won't be too bad to cancel those, like, deal 3 damage or whatever.
Oh,
right?
no, it just cancels boost effects.
Oh, boost effects.
I mean, that...
Have there been that many?
I mean, having her around is not the worst thing ever. Sure, I'm putting Wraith in. And then I'll use a Cosmic Flight to finally start charging up my energy channel. Oh, we probably want you flipped down this turn. Because we got this extra confused here. I mean, I guess we don't need you flipped down, but I'm pretty much flipping down every time on Corvus's turn. That's up to you, brother. Oh, I got a Quinn carrier here, so we'll do another energy on here. Because why not?
Did you
think I
rechannel?
did. I don't need to. I'll do it next turn. I'm not real worried about it. Okay, so I got Quake. Should she just attack? Should she do nothing? I mean, she may as well attack, right? We'll do 2 here. And I guess we just keep Wraith for the boots effects for now.
Sure.
Alright, well I am done then, sir.
I do think this threat is getting high.
I mean, Wraith could get rid of one of it. If you want.
Do you want me to start thwarting?
This will be up to 11. So that's a little scary.
So should I thwart
I mean, I
them?
could thwart with Spider-Woman also. Why don't I do that? Let me thwart with Spider-Woman.
Instead
Well, I
of
mean, I
jumping?
got Quake.
She only has 2 health.
I got Quake, right? I think it's...
All right, so I can whack someone in the face for 3, or I could speed of light.
I got it.
Thwart.
I got that down. And then Wraith can thwart for
Okay.
1. I mean, it's fine. Because Wraith has plenty of light. I mean, he'll still have 2 cancel boost effects. I think it's good. Yes, so you just smack.
All right, so I'm just gonna hit for 3.
All right.
Hit for 3. And that's it.
Oh, you're not speed of lighting or... Okay.
Well, part of the problem is, like, you probably want me in Gamma form most of the time, so, like, unless I have a way to get back to it, like, I don't know if it's worth...
I mean, are you going to keep
doing,
sidestep?
you know?
Well, I guess that's what you're going to use.
Yeah, now that I have Nerves of Steel.
All right. So I draw 5. Oh, I decked again. Look at that. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. All right. So we got some good stuff probably going to happen next turn.
All right.
So 2 on each. And then, oh, this would have moved. So it's going to be Corvus. Oh, we do need to block Corvus. You said you're blocking yours? Okay, so Quake's blocking mine.
Do you mean to block more than? Do you mean to block more than one?
No, I got
2,
Quake.
If you need me
It's
to.
fine. Quake's got nothing else to do. So Quake's blocking this. If damage from the attack defeats an ally, deal 3 damage to the tower. Well, yep.
Cancel that.
Goodbye, Wraith. Well, not goodbye, Wraith, but yep. Cancel that boost effect. Well, Wraith came out just in time there. That worked out. Oh, did you deck yourself also this turn? Nice.
Yep.
All right. So you're defending yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna Pulsar Shield because I have
Okay.
change form. So then I will be ready from this defense.
Heal damage to yourself, by the way. So
Yep.
that's 2 damage plus 1. That's perfect. So you're full health at this point, which is great.
Yeah. Never flip down.
I mean, that's good.
Doing my job.
That's good. I mean, you're protection, right? So that's kind of what
Right.
you do.
I mean, I'm only kind of defending sometimes, right?
All right. So we do have 2 cards each, though. So that's the thing. When revealed, Corvus Glaive activates against you.
Do you
I
need
do
to defend that?
need you to defend that, unfortunately. Which isn't great, but oh man. So you do take 2 damage there.
I will sidestep this.
So that prevents 3.
So yeah, and he takes the damage.
Okay.
Remember that card you told me to discard?
Sorry, Terrence.
No, that was that card that I had in my hand.
So you did hold it. Nice. All right. So I still have one more.
Yeah.
When revealed, Proxima Midnight activates against you. I'm just gonna
I'm
take
out of
this to
tricks,
the face.
sorry.
I think we'll add 1 damage to the tower. So that's 3. Heal 2 damage from the active villain and give it a tough status card. I can't get rid of that also.
It's fine. Wow. Well,
but I
like
do
burned
need to
a
take
ton of
3
cards on your activation.
which I'm okay with.
Place 1 threat on both schemes. She activates against me.
I mean, definitely put a damage on here. Did you want me to block for you? I don't think so, right? Oh, and we get an acceleration token too.
Acceleration token.
I feel like we're slow playing this a little bit.
It hits me for 4.
I mean, I don't know how we could have gone faster, but... so how much damage she do?
Alright. Last card.
Attached to the villain who's not the active villain. So it's going to be her.
She did 4 to me.
When the attached villain attacks... No, it's her. The attack gains range. If the attack defeats an ally, deal 3 damage to the Avenger's tower at the end. So basically, we got to block this direct assault. She's going to activate next, though. Again, we can add 1 more damage to the tower. It's fine. All right. Wait, she's going to be next? She should have been this turn. We screwed that up. Because he was definitely last time. Because remember, he...
She was this turn. He activated because of the...
No, because remember we kept blocking him this turn.
Your card.
Would it have been any different?
I mean, we can retcon.
Would you have taken 1 more damage?
I would have taken 1 more.
Yeah, because I remember because she was confused, and he wasn't. So I will have Jack Flag, although he's a slow play hero or ally. Your first player. Do you need a card?
I can speed of light first. Do you need me to thwart? I guess. What is the plan here for?
I mean, I can.
You're gonna crisis.
I just won't play Black Flag. It's fine. Or Jack Flag. I mean, he is, but
too, though, right?
Can't do everything.
I mean, you can Quinn character first to draw a card, right?
Oh, as an action. All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
most are you flipping down? You are, right?
Unless you need to flip down. I don't mind you flipping down.
So you can play Jack. You can Jack. You can. I can flip down next turn. You can Jack Flag.
Because I could
on your alter ego though as well, right? Okay. All right. So, do you need me to thwart at all, or do you? Because it's going up 3 a turn, or do you want me to switch to gamma and damage? Well, I guess I can't damage because I'm exhausted.
I think you flip down, honestly. And I stay up for 1 turn. Who cares?
And you stay up?
Because we have a confuse here, so we have an extra flip down, right? So I'll be able to flip down on my next turn, and I think it'll be fine. So honestly, I can both Jack Flag and Crisis Interdiction, by the way.
Okay.
Sure.
So should I just take the card? Double Seal Light? Do I take that off something?
You can use one of them. Don't forget to pay for something if you need.
Light is just 0 cost. I get to change.
You get to draw the card back
and draw.
Yeah. So I mean, you're gonna do a threat and you're gonna do whatchamacallit, right? And a damage. That seems good.
Do I clear? Do I brother voodoo?
Well, hold on. What are you
to
removing
then
a threat from?
draw
Top or bottom? Let's
into
start there.
something useful.
I think bottom, because top has a
What do
little
you
more
think?
room.
Okay. All right. I think I then brother voodoo here, and I get
Yeah.
to pull an event potentially that I could pay for. Search top 5.
So the top 5. Do you have any events?
Oh man, I do have Ever Vigilant that I
Well,
could
don't forget, if
pay
you
for
switch, you
if
draw
I
a card,
could
right?
switch.
How can?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, you have
I have
3 of
Vigilant
them in your top 5.
for
What's your other event?
well, I have Everblunch
I
or
mean,
Gamma
Gamma Blast,
Blast
you're not going to be able to afford.
are the 2 that I can pick.
I mean, unless you draw a
1,
double resource,
2.
but that seems unlikely.
I could afford it by not spending Speed of Light. I could afford it by not playing
Wait, what?
Speed of Light, right?
So
If I
here's the thing.
draw this, right?
Oh, yeah,
1,
so you can still do it.
2.
But if you play your Speed of Light, you do get to draw a card, don't forget.
But Ever Vigilant.
So there's 0 reason not to do it.
Yeah, if I play Ever Vigilant, I can. If I play Ever Vigilant, I could basically remove a bunch of threat and then end on Gamma turn.
I can also let you draw a card if I flip down instead of
What do
you,
you
because
think?
it sounds like you're not flipping down at this point. Is that what you're saying?
Probably not.
That's up to you, man.
What do you think?
I don't care either way.
All right, let me get Ever Vigilant because I'm a little worried about threat. All right, and then I will Speed of Light
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Gamma to do damage to ping Tough Off.
Don't you want to Ever Vigilant when you're on your other side? So that way you can thwart as well? Before you Speed of Light? I thought you were worried about threat.
Do you want me to?
Confused. Oh, just the 2 threat is.
Oh, just because I
okay.
removed the 2 threat versus
Yeah,
the other was like
so
all
take-
land damage. It gives
No, it's fine.
unless
I mean,
unless you
I've
want me
got
to
Crisis
thwart a lot more.
Interdiction, so I'm not.
But I like.
And
Yeah,
I'm
we got Crisis,
thwarting
it's
with
not gonna
Jack
thwart
Flag,
with
by the way,
Brother Voodoo,
also.
so I feel like we're okay. Okay. So let's do that. So I'm flipping here.
Yeah,
I
you
did
should have
draw a
shuffled.
card. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me shuffle. That was top of my deck.
That's not a bad card to keep in your hand.
Well, I need to spend it to Ever Vigilant, so I'm just not going to spend energy duplication, I guess.
Oh, so you flip
'Cause-
forms first.
fine.
I got it.
Ready,
Yep, you plinked 1.
and so I do damage to take Tough Off, right?
Yep.
And then remove 2 threat off top to ready, and then hit
Doesn't
for
matter.
3. So you want to just do Proxima?
Okay.
All right, and then Brother Voodoo's removing 2 off of bottom,
All right.
and then that's it.
Am I going down? I guess I am, right? So, will Sonic Rifle to
Yeah.
confuse?
Yep.
I mean, you can definitely go down next turn. All right.
Yeah.
So, Crisis Interdiction's the only thing I have to do on this side. So let's do the. Oh, I already did that. All right. So Cosmic Flight and my helmet will pay for Crisis Interdiction. That'll take 2 off of each. Then I am going to flip down. Oh, yeah, I
Are you
definitely
going to
should.
activate on your side first
I
before you
guess I'll
flip?
just punch for 2. Or do you want to really take care of threat here?
Okay.
I'm just
Your call.
right.
I mean, it's going
I'm
up.
just gonna
by
punch
what,
for 2.
six-
It's
six a
fine.
turn now. in
Because
total.
I'm putting out
So,
Jack Flag, so that's going to be 2 more also. All right. The question is, do I get rid of the Power of Justice? There's no reason not to. Oh, let me draw a card first. Yes, good call. All right,
well, you
then
can
I'll
draw a
get
card
rid
when
of
you flip
Photonic Blast and draw 2. Yes, thank you.
down. I'll flip you down for you.
I think Flag's better than Jessica Jones, right? Yeah.
100%.
So, Jack Flag is being paid for with 2, 3, 4. Why?
It's always sad, I feel like, in this scenario. But no, I just feel like the crisis interdiction just
Oh, did I discard a
decent
Crisis Interdiction?
in this scenario.
Yeah, I'm going to crew quarters to heal for 1.
It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, I'm blasting
It's
for
worth it,
10
but-
when I flip over, by the way. Yeah, he's going to thwart, which gives him
All right, and then he's gonna thwart. I assume?
counter and damage. And he'll just thwart the top one. Again, if we lose the bottom one, it's not the end of the world. It's not great. But, I mean, we are spending a lot of actions just to not get 1 card, right?
Yeah. Man, first
Oh my
aid's actually
gosh.
really good with Jack
I mean,
Flag,
Jack
huh?
Flag, yeah. First aid would be ridiculously good. Or any kind of healing. Med team, whatever.
Do you just run like a Spider-Woman, like Jack Flag deck where you can like run leadership and just
All right, let's ready up. Let's go ahead and draw
presence him?
our cards.
Here we go. Here's
That is
the
nice.
momentum
I
shift.
mean, you do
wanted.
need to heal up at some point. I'm just saying. All right, so this is switching.
This is my end game confused for when I
Well,
flip down
don't forget,
before
we
you
still have
kill
a
them,
whole
and I
nother
heal
form
up
to go
back
through.
full.
We're not as close to the end of this game as you would think. Oh, we gotta add 3 because of the acceleration.
Yeah, but at this point you're
I mean, I hope so.
energy channels, right?
I don't have another one in my hand, so no. All right, what are you doing? Because he's attacking you. I can block
So
with Wraith if you want, or I can.
Yeah. I don't want him to. So how much does he time for 5?
I mean, if Voodoo's on 2, you may as well chump, right? Oh, right.
But
Right.
we have to do
I
to
forgot about that
the
part.
tower.
Oh, so you're gonna block yourself?
Yeah, maybe I'm flipping down. Besides, I'll take it.
4 plus a boost.
Wait, how much is it doing? He's doing 4 up to 7. I can at least survive. Maybe I'll flip it
Brant
up.
says this is always long because the villains have a lot of health. 52 per player, which is more than Ultron.
So 4, 6. I prevent 3.
Yeah, you're definitely flipping down, dude.
Take 3. He does take 1.
All right, but this is gone, which is nice. And then, well,
Yep.
not going to scheme. All right, you're first to draw a card. Hey!
Villain schemes.
Add the other villain's scheme or attack to the scheme or attack activation. That's 1 more. I don't care about that.
So 1.
Oops.
So 3.
Ah. What do you think? 1 to the I don't mind taking 2 myself, actually. Oh, didn't I forget the crew quarters last turn? I don't even know if I remember crew quarters.
Health battery?
It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll just
Last
take the
turn.
2 damage. All right. So I'm first player. All right. So Mockingbird or Spider-Woman? We're back to
Yeah,
this
I'm
dilemma.
not right.
I think
First.
Spider-Woman. Because we have so many chumpers.
Do you need help killing this guy? What is the plan here for him?
Spider-Woman
You're just
can
gonna-
hit him. I mean, Jack Flag can shoot him. Like, I got plenty of options here. But I feel like it's Spider-Woman because I need him confused and I don't have one of my rifles. So that's the first call, right? So I'm going to discard... Well, hold on. Do you need more cards? I guess is another call. I mean, crew quarters while I remember. Ooh, I do have helicarrier too. I mean, not that we need the extra... Alright, so I have 2 card draws here. What do you need?
I don't need a lot. Like I can do 1, 2, 3.
So, but if you got 2 cards, could you put out Blade and Blue Marvel and Momentum Shift?
If I could also hold on to Blue Marvel, but
I mean, it's up to you. There's no reason to hold them, right?
Like,
I mean, I have 2 extra cards here
potentially.
Although if I put helicarrier,
yeah. Well, actually, if I flip to defense before I flip down, I can at least heal for 1, right? So that's nice. I don't need it unless you want me to play Blade.
But in order to play Blade, you need 2 cards,
I don't need it
right?
unless you want.
All right.
I need 2 cards, yeah.
Well, take 1 right now. Well, for Blade, it's not? You don't think? Take 1. All right, so you still need 1. Go ahead and take the other. Oh, now you have too many resources. That's okay. I mean, you can never have too many resources.
It's fine. Because now I can flip down. I can flip into tough, which is nice.
All right. So I'm on this side. There's no more reason for me to be on this side. I'm going to flip. I'm going to Quinn Carrier to heal myself and draw a card. Oh, gosh. I mean, you kind of have to, right?
I mean,
I'm getting rid of helicarrier here. Is that the right call? Well, let's start by energy blasting, because why not?
I mean, you can only have 1 out, so...
I don't have the other one right now.
Ooh, this is at 12? That's not great.
Well, I can get... I mean, between Fury, myself, Jack Flag...
Yeah.
I mean, I got to do something with Wraith, so I'll probably attack with her. She'll probably attack and get rid of this.
Are you doing determination to draw a card and heal?
When I flipped. All right, so Wraith is going to kill the Besieger. She does 3. I'm just clearing up space here for extra allies. What?
Might be
what was that?
With the name Zach. Might be a he, Wraith. Zach Dell.
Oh, yeah, it does look like a he. Good call. All right, so here's 1, 2. What does Eros do? Hold on, let me check Eros, because I can easily play Eros, because I got the double resource.
That's for
I mean, but it's a 2 thwart, right?
Mainly not very
which
useful.
means I wouldn't need Spider-Woman. But...
No, you're playing Spider-Woman for Confuse, right? Because you don't have... I mean, you do what? 1, 2, 3, and then pitch Eros to play Fury instead?
1, 2, 3,
and it feels
and Eros. So I get to remove 1 threat. Let's remove that. So that's Fury. So then I draw 3 cards, which is just stupid.
And then draw
this deck.
And then you play
I play both.
You either play Helicarrier or Spider-Woman.
Dude, I play everything.
Free, right? Or
there's 3
or you play
for Helicarrier. I can't play Spider-Woman and Helicarrier and Sonic Rifle this turn, it doesn't look like.
I think you just hold it, right?
Right, I don't need to confuse this turn. So that's 1, 2, 3. Oops. So 1, 2, 3 for the Sonic Rifle. Well, I don't need to confuse at all now. So I got Sonic Rifle. So actually, with that being said, right? And now I can play for Wiccan.
Sure.
Which seems to make more sense at this point. Okay. Well,
Or at
yeah,
the bottom,
Wiccan will
I guess?
thwart first, so I can see how much damage he does. So Wiccan will thwart for 1. Flipping this to do nothing. Wiccan always seems to do 0 for
0?
me. I don't know why. All right, Jack Flag is also going to thwart for 2. Fury is going to thwart the top one for 2. And I get to do something. I will thwart the bottom one for 2. And then just for funsies, we'll Sonic Rifle and confuse Corvus again. Corvus has been blasted by Sonic Rifles literally every turn in the entire game. I did. I just I like oh, by the way, here's another Sonic Rifle to your face. All right. Seems real good what's going on here. So I draw 5. So it's your turn to turn face down, right?
All right.
Oh, wait. I don't draw 5 yet. What the heck am I doing?
Yeah. Well,
sorry. Yeah, you do something. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted all the way across here.
You're like,
I really did.
So long
I really forgot that you still had to go.
I'm gonna momentum shift to do 2 damage to one of them. You can pick to heal for 2.
Terrence, I'll be right back. You talk it through.
All right, and then I'm gonna spend energy and 1 energy duplication to play out Blue Marvel. That allows me to flip to Pulsar, so I can heal for 1. And then I'll spend the last one here to then pay for Perseverance to give me Tough. And then I will flip down to then heal for 3. And then Blue Marvel will thwart the bottom scheme for 2.
All right. Oh, you thwarted a heck of a ton.
That is my turn.
And you're face down. Woohoo!
For a ton. I just thwart for 2.
I think that's the right call.
Marvel, unless you want me to attack.
Yeah, I had to turn the heater off. It was blowing in my eye. And, yeah, that was no bueno.
Yeah, no, I feel pretty decent. I have Tough, and I healed. I went from 3 to 9 health.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. And you're going to be able to heal again before you flip up, right? Cool. All right.
Yeah.
By the way, I owed a drink for Shadows of the Past, so I went and got that as well. Let's do that. Let's ready up.
Yes.
And I will flip these cards over now. Ooh. All right. Oh, I got an energy channel and energy absorb. Now, unfortunately, because we split their health, it's not the greatest thing in the world. But I do have a photonic blast, so we'll probably be able to take them down. All right. So, first things first, we are going to switch this. Then we're going to add 3 to each. All right. And then Proxima is going to activate against me first, attacking. I'm going to block with Fury, so she's getting +2 to her attack instead of doing the thing. Give the villain Tough. Well, that's just wonderful. So much tough. You are so tough, aren't you, Proxima?
Tough.
So tough. All right,
Man,
and then she's confused when activating against you, so that's that. All right, so we are 2 cards. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. I got Wiccan.
Do you want me to chomp with?
Yeah, go ahead and do Voodoo. Wiccan has one more turn of trying to do some damage. Nothing.
Cool.
I mean, it's 6 damage, but
6 damage is not nothing.
This is the one when defeated, we gotta search for a minion, right?
Yep, landing craft. They're
Alrighty.
sending more people at us.
I mean, it's a thing. I kind of wish I had the card that lets us draw whenever we get rid of side schemes now.
Okay.
All right. So that is that. Your first player.
Huh.
And if you need cards, tell me, because
Okay.
I can give you one. And if
what do we
you
wanna
just
do
need
here?
resources, I have a helicarrier also.
This is like so one flip not convenient enough
What do
for
you
me.
mean?
Oh, just like if I need to flip into something, but I have to get rid of this to then still be in gamma, like to be in gamma form to then gamma blast to get the overkill, but photon speed just made a change in the photon. So then I definitely just can't to overkill. If that makes
Oh, I
sense.
see what you're saying. You need this gone before you.
Yeah, and I just can't do it,
Well,
right?
hold
Like
on.
I don't
If
have
you come
the.
up,
I mean, I guess,
if you come up
but
in gamma form,
you could thwart.
right? You do 1 damage to whatever
Yeah.
Proxima, let's say, for example, because I want this at 5 because I've got a photonic blast in my hand. Yeah, there's no reason not to do that.
Photonic
All right,
blast, yeah.
so you do 1 there. Then you use photon speed to change and remove 4 threat. So then this is gone, and then you do gamma blast to switch back over.
But I can't get overkill. I don't get overkill.
I see what you're saying. I see what you.
I like you just can't. You just can't like
So the only way
turn
you
it
could
out to
do it
get
is
it
if
right.
I could help you remove 4 threat. Who could think that I could help you with I can crisis
But you
interdiction.
can't, right? Like you don't.
And then
You can only do 2.
Captain Blue Marvel over here.
Like. Oh yeah, nice.
All right.
So let's do it.
So I'm gonna pay for it with. Well, hold on. Do we want followed also? I feel like followed would be great in this situation, but we can't do that. That would be cheating. So I'm gonna just spend followed then. And
you just can't do it. Sorry.
Coin carrier.
Take your helicarrier.
All right, and
Take your
helicarrier
helicarrier.
for crisis interdiction. So that's 2 off of this and 2 off of top. All right, and then blue.
Yep. So you cleared it
No,
technically,
you
right?
did.
Or it doesn't actually matter.
Oh,
but...
do you want it to go in front of me? Is that what you're saying? In case I have to, I don't want to discard any of these cards.
All right. There's your obligation. No. What is this?
What? Give the villain tough?
And guard. Can't. But whatever.
Well,
great.
hold on.
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's fine because you still get overkill. But it's just gonna get rid of tough, basically. No, wait, the villain already has tough.
No, it's 1 defeated though, so they don't have to top that.
So you're good. So when you
So
flip
they're-
up, don't
yeah.
forget you should flip up first to poke away the tough.
Yeah, so I might not heal actually. I might not heal
I think we're good either way.
because then I can flip. I flip him, kill him, right? Give them the tough, and then my overkill will then get rid of the tough, right?
No. When you flip up, you ping a damage. Why wouldn't you do that first?
Yeah, I ping him, and then I can just one-shot him with my normal attack.
Well, I can jack flag for 2 damage if you need extra damage, dude.
No, but just like we can trigger the give them tough.
Yep.
They already have tough, right? And unless does this apply to both villains? Is that how that works?
I don't think so. Oh, when defeated, give it tough. Oh. No, it's the active villain. Who's this one, I believe.
Okay, yeah.
Two villains. The scenario is 2
basically,
villains. Proximate
when I
midnight quarter
defeat
slave.
them-
Each villain is paired with 1 main scheme. Identified as proxies. Yeah. When either 2 villains schemes, place threat on the matching scheme card only. Because there are 2 villains in this scenario, it's possible the players not to have enough dials for. Well, yeah. Forget all that. The active villain. Both villains are in play at the same time, but only one of them is the active villain. Each round, the active villain is the only villain who activates during step 2. The active villain identified by the attachment card, focus defense. We got all that. Encounter cards that refer to the villain only refer to the active villain. For example, yep, we got it. So, only refers to the active villain.
Alright. So, I'm flipping, not healing, to do gamma, do damage. Then I kill him one shot.
Oh, you're going to poke him. I get that. I get it.
Right? So, now he dies, and then we give Proxima tough. Ray has tough. Fine. Right?
I can Jack Flag to poke that off if you need. Because it's an action. Hero action. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah. Yep, that'd be fantastic.
So tough is
and
gone.
And then I can Gamma Blast. I'll Gamma Blast for 7.
Alright.
She goes down 0.
And you don't need to do anything here. Alright. Ooh. Energy Barrier, Night Nurse, those are all good cards.
Yeah, I just play Night Nurse, right?
I can still let you draw a card, by the way, if you need one.
No. And then I think I hold on to.
Oh, and you're gonna put Night Nurse also
speed,
in,
right? In case we need a Thor. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a wrong play because we need you at 11 health at the end of the mission too. And as much tough as they've been getting, it's 3. As much tough as they've been getting, it's annoying. Oh, you're tough, by the way. All right.
Yes, I am also tough.
All right, so it's my turn.
Heal myself and remove it, though.
All right, so so you're done.
It is your turn.
All right, so I'm going to draw a card because there's no reason not to. I am going to Helicarrier to heal me 1 and draw another card. This is so ridiculous, by the way. This card drawing.
Where was that? Where were those follows when we needed
no,
them?
I had it in my hand. Remember, we couldn't play it because I wasn't first player.
Yeah, I just can't.
I mean, I think I Photonic Blast, which also lets me draw a card. So it's 5 damage and draw a card. But hey!
All right.
Wait, why did you just do that?
There you go. You decked.
You decked. Decking. Why am I decking so fast? Alright, so we're advancing and advancing. They have the same stuff on this. It does not change.
Just better stats.
Yeah, well, and more life and all of that. Alright, so I think we start building this energy channel back up. Blooding.
You holding your Sonic Rifle.
1, 2 on the energy channel. Nice. We are going to Sonic Rifle, which I should have actually done before I decked. I guess it doesn't matter. Forget it. It's fine. Oh.
You gonna Wiccan?
Is Corvus already confused? Well, maybe I don't Sonic Rifle then.
Yes.
Yeah, there's literally zero reason to... Because it's always going to be Corvus that I'm flipping down on. Yeah, definitely going to Wiccan to remove 1 from, I guess, the bottom.
Discard.
Come on.
What do we get?
Come on. Literally, always 0.
0.
Alright, do I just punch? Just punch for 2. Proxima. So then I'm flipping down, right? Because why not? And then I guess I am going to get rid of the Sonic Rifle to draw 2. I can almost play Wraith. I did not draw a card.
Flipping down?
So now I could play Wraith if I really wanted. But yeah. Well, can I have more than 1? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. You can only have 2.
Yeah, I can't not have a Sonic Rifle for the rest of the game. I mean, we could use it for damage, worst case scenario. I mean, as we're getting closer to the end. Alright, so that's everything. Do I use crew quarters? Nah. by the way. We have more ridiculous coming around next turn. I have 2 energy absorptions. I got a Fury. It's silly what's going on here. Wicking can be sacrificed at this point with his 0 damage. So far he's done this game.
He's done 2 thwart.
Freaking Wiccan. Freaking Wiccan. Alright. So you're first player. I'll just Wiccan.
Chorus?
I mean, you are tough, but you have to defend against this one. We'll save tough for her.
I can pulse and shield.
Well, first of all, you're tough, so that would be stupid. Second of all, you do have to defend.
Yeah, pulse and shield defends.
I think
allows
we
me
just
to ready.
do Wiccan. Or what do you think?
You.
I mean, because you're tough. That's the problem.
Now I get to heal for 1.
Oh, do you have speed? Oh, you have speed of light? I see what you're saying. Oh, and you have 2 photon speeds. I mean, you're not going to be able to pay for all that, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So why...
What do you mean? I got energy duplicate. I mean, I pay. It's not free because I lose the card, but Nerves of Steel pays
do
for
what you want, man.
It's defense.
Everybody have fun tonight. All right, so he's doing 4 to you. You block 3. I guess you can energy
4.
barrier that other one.
First. Oh.
Padink. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
all
I
coming
feel
together.
like we're. I mean, honestly, I feel like we're in not much threat here the rest of the game.
As our threat.
Well, but that's not a loss condition. The top one is a loss condition. Like the top one, we cannot have go off.
Yeah.
All right. So that's you. He's confused against me. The top one is an issue.
Yep.
Like we don't want the top one. The bottom one is not that big a deal.
All right. Take your cards.
Isn't that D button freaking great? By the way, so good.
Yep. Yep.
I'll take 2 damage. I guess I should have crew quartered last turn.
Yeah.
I just decided not to for no reason. I mean, it's fine. Well, not for no reason. 1 revealed. This. Oh
that's sucks.
Scheisse. Are you kidding me? Oh man, he took everything. That was a Thanos quote right there. Wow, that was all right. That was bad. That was real bad. Yeah, no. He heard me say, I feel like we got this in the bag, basically. And he's like, oh, you do you? Do you need any of my cards? All right, so I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to mention to draw a card. All right, it's not terrible. I mean, do I get rid of Mockingbird to draw 2? Well, crew quarters to heal.
It's up to you.
I mean, I have to get rid of something to draw 2, right?
I mean, it's just like that or Perseverance, right?
I'll take a second Cosmic Flight, I guess. Oh, that's true.
You flip up in Fury and
well,
see what
and
you
I'm
get,
going to
right?
Quinn Carrier to get 1 too. I mean, it doesn't hurt that all these are lightning as well, by the way, with Energy Channel sitting here. I can Crisis Interdiction now.
Yeah, I think you Shawarma. You
yeah,
Shawarma.
I'm going to Shawarma. Do you need Helicarrier or no?
Fury?
Oh, yeah, no, I'll yeah. I'll Determination.
It's fine.
That's fine. So Determination removes the threat from a main. The top,
what are you removing?
We just can't lose the top. All right, for Fury. Then I draw 3 cards. Okay. We got stuff going on here.
Are you gonna Jack flag something?
I'm gonna Jack flag yours.
I assume you are.
Because you could punch mine, right?
Sure.
All right. I mean, I could Photonic Blast, worst case scenario. So should I Crisis Interdiction here, do we think?
Doesn't hurt.
All right.
It's 4
So I'm going
threat.
to spend this Jessica Jones and Photonic Blast to Crisis Interdiction.
Well, you should photonic. You should photonic blast first.
Oh, I was actually thinking about energy channeling. And
Oh,
just
you
blast
used
for
the
10,
energy
right?
channel?
And just hold Photonic Blast.
Okay.
I don't need to. I'm going to use this sonic rifle to confuse also. That way I can double blast for 6 damage if we need at the end, right?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I'm going to save a Photonic Blast and use Helicarrier because you don't need it, you said.
No.
And then, yeah, I'm just going to put 3 in energy channel, I think, and just blast them. Yeah.
And pop it. Cool.
Then I got 2 Photonic Blasts in my hand. I don't know if I need 2, but I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world to have 2 in my hand for next turn, right? Wiccan will thwart for 1 and just kill himself. I mean,
how little value hold on to.
We'll thwart the bottom one. Come on, Wiccan. Wiccan's just depressing. Yes. But I mean, I guess it gets rid of this deal 3 tower or damage to Avenger's Tower. So, which would have happened. So, actually, I mean, if nothing else, he got rid of that card, which is not the worst thing. Oh, I keep forgetting we've got these. Oh, you're taking care of this, though, right? Or do you need me to?
Well, I mean, you could just do 1 and have Fury kill him.
Yeah, so we'll put the 1 back on there, and then Fury will go ahead and take the Besieger out. So that way, that gives you more flexibility to do whatever the heck you want on your turn.
Yeah, so the question is, do I just not worry about photon speed this turn?
I mean...
And then speed of light, yeah. Like, just flip up, or flip to gamma, and then see what I got. Wow. Maybe I
wish I had the Helicarrier for you now.
I have so many resources.
I keep forgetting you have these resources. Yeah.
Even photon speed for free, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, then you could flip up, so you could attack. Wait, did you do the 1 damage when you flipped switch forms?
No, just pick. Just do 4 somewhere.
Okay, yeah, then you could, if you want photonic speed.
Wait, were they at 18?
Yes, Proxima was at 18.
Yeah. Do you want me to do this and basically thwart for everything? Drop these down to 1?
I mean, you don't need to, but I mean, we would never have to worry about thwarting again. The problem is then you'd be in the wrong form.
Yeah. How many gammas are in here? All my speeds of lights are down in there. I have 1 gamma blast, so there's actually a good chance that I will draw into it.
If you get rid of the cards, so you draw more.
Let's do it.
All right.
So, move a threat off of one of them. Photon speed for 4. Drop that to 0. Drop the top one to 0, or the bottom one, or whatever. And then I'll thwart for another 4.
Okay, I think we're safe on threat for a bit.
And then I hold on to Shawarma.
Yep,
I guess.
And you still got Blue Marvel over here sitting around. All right, let's ready up. I got 2 Photonic Blasts in my hand. 3 now. And
I can double.
Oh wait,
blast next
wasn't I
time.
down? Oh, we're about to get Proxima, right? It just feels real bad when I can only draw 57 cards and not 58. It's so ridiculous. She is just ridiculous. All right, So Proxima is, well, I guess we have to add 3 to each. Then Proxima is going to attack me first. I'm going to block with Fury. Yep, that worked out. Then attacking you.
I'm tough. So
you're what? Oh, you're tough. Yep.
Tough.
Again, nothing.
Yeah.
So get rid of your tough, though.
Get rid.
All right. And then, yep. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayo. Discard an upgrade or support you control. I don't have any upgrades or supports. I mean, one of my
what are you getting rid of?
I feel like it's a no-brainer.
Frost of Midnight activates against me. Blue Marble.
Everybody have fun tonight. His name does not sound anything like Wang Chung, but yeah, for no reason. All right. So you are first player.
Okay. Do you want me to just kill?
So wait, do you have your? I mean, yeah. Wait, you have 2 Gamma Blasts?
So Shawarma, Gamma Blast, flip up. So
1 here.
Do 1 damage there. Do 7 to Proxima. And then I'm gonna pay Perseverance to get tough again. And then 1, 2,
oh my
3.
gosh.
Gamma Blast again. Down 0. And then I'm gonna attack for 3. Drop to 23.
Oh, Terrence. I feel bad.
I didn't even take any.
I feel so bad. All right. Well, first things first. I'll go ahead and heal to full. Well, you're not full. Is the only negative.
Yeah. I have Night Nurse. I can go up to full.
Is that an action? Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like I'm killing them this turn.
Come on, with the amount of card draw you have.
Well, I don't have a ton of card draw right now.
I mean, you can literally just cycle a card with Alpha Flight if you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, that might not be the worst idea ever. I mean, I am going to flip down this turn. I could put Spider-Woman in. Well, Photonic Blast lets me draw.
Let's see.
So let's do that. So let's do 1, 2, 3. 2 Photonic Blast. Doing 5. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then...
I wonder if you should jump
what?
Instead.
Oh.
Should have jumped flag instead. You don't have the goods.
I don't, but I feel like I should put it in play anyway, right? And then just do 1 more Photonic Blast?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, may as well, like you said, I may as well cycle 1 of these and hope to get my triple resource or something.
Haven't you gotten all of them out?
Well, this will give me a lightning bolt to draw a card, at least anyway. So, 1, 2, 3 to Photonic Blast again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. Come on, Lightning. I do need to... oh, well, that was almost stupid. I say almost because I don't think it matters. But it wasn't a Lightning. On a punch. For 2.
I guess you're flipping down.
Yeah. That's a shame. Alright. I'm just going to discard arrows. I can jump for you, by the way. Oh, I could have done 3 more.
Okay.
That still wouldn't have been enough. So close, yet so far. All right. Well, we got some stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be over, right? I can't imagine it not being over. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and he is going to activate against me. He's always confused when he activates against me. He's going to activate against you. I'm going to block with Jack Flag. Right? Or you're tough. I guess we don't even need that.
Well, I have to defend.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
well, I guess we don't care about the tower.
Jack Flag. Doesn't matter.
I mean, I also have Pulsar Shield and Sidestep in my hand.
Let's be honest at this point. Oh, wait. Why am I exhausted? Because I didn't unexhaust everything. All right. So then draw a card. Yep. Side scheme.
Minecraft.
Not gonna worry about that one.
I'm just gonna leave that in New York. Just random Minecraft.
Oh, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh man, 4 more thread on this. That's brutal.
You doing it? You taking them out this turn?
I mean, let's see the most fun way to take him out. I can't Sonic Rifle. Oh, I can Sonic Rifle him out. I feel like that's the move. I mean, I could just take him out with Wraith too. All right, so we're getting rid of Wraith for Flight Station. Draw 2 cards. I'm gonna Avengers Mansion and that to draw another 2 cards. Oh, I have 0 tokens on this right now. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. All I need is 4. That's fine. I actually guess I only needed 3, but gonna flip over. Gonna blast for 8.
I'm gonna heal myself before you go.
Leaving him at 3. Gonna pay 1, 2, and Jessica Jones, because why not, for a rifle. Bink, bink. I mean, we know what happens here. I confuse, and then Sonic Rifle. I feel like that's just ending. A double Sonic Rifle for the win. So, because this does 3 damage if the enemy is already confused. So, there we go. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, once Captain Marvel starts going, and if I have because of these Sonic Rifles, being able to flip down every other turn, she's pretty stupid.
This is why Expert 2. This is why Standard 2 exists.
I mean, I don't even look. I played Standard 2. I don't think that would have helped. Yeah, I don't think I would have survived.
Well, it means you can't flip down every turn, right? It just means you can't flip down every turn. Like your Sonic Rifle gets you 1.
And apparently the standard card has Expert side on the other side. So, yeah, there's that also. I guess we should do the post-game wrap-up stuff. All right, so hold the line, Avengers. We can't let them get the stone. Yippee-ki-yay! Cap, the Guardians are here to help. Great timing, Quill. Spectrum, get eyes on the stone. On it. Too late, Avengers. We got a problem, Cap. Thanos just beamed back to his ship with the Reality Stone. If Thanos has all the stones, then we're doomed. Not if we act swiftly. It'll take him time to master the Infinity Power. Then let us strike as one before it's too late. Avengers, assemble! Quill, when do we get a cool battle cry? I am Groot. No, that only works for you. All right. Nice. Now we can go to our post-screen discussion again. And let's talk some favorite heroes. We'll try to make this pretty quick, because this was longer than I anticipated. I got all 5 of them here, and they're in order. So, Terrence, you want to start? So we're going to go from our number 5 to our number 1. 5 being the one we care that is our least favorite, but again, still one of our top 5. And number 1 being our most favorite. So, Terrence, who is your number 5?
Yeah, this list was pretty hard to make because there aren't a lot of duds in the game. But I put just looking at my plays and stuff. I actually had
Nice. I
She-Hulk
like
as number
She-Hulk.
5
So what is it you like about her?
for me. Uh, just because she was one of the first heroes that I think I spent a lot of time with. She was a little challenging with the 4 card hand on the hero side. I think she has some weaknesses in her deck, but the things I do like is just like you got that flipping. Like I think she was one of the first heroes that you really did want to flip every turn if possible, which was kind of cool to see. And then if you're playing true solo, which is where I play most of my games, she's also one of the only heroes that can reliably negate Ultron's 2B side scheme effect. That if you actually prevent the thwart from happening, you don't have to do that secondary effect because it says after you place
Yeah.
a threat on the main scheme from that thing. So her like she's one of the few heroes that can actually thwart without like allies on her alter ego side, which is kind of rare.
Sorry, I was
As
laughing.
well.
I hear somebody snoring in the background, so maybe we should make this quick. It's not you and me, so that's good. My number 5 is Iron Man. I debated War Machine in this spot, so that'll let you know War Machine isn't on my list. But after playing War Machine and Iron Man with Steve the other day, it just made me remember how much fun Iron Man is and how much I like him. I just like being able to ping away my my stuns. I like being able to do my helmet to get rid of confuses. Like, I just love the ping damage aspect of him. And then I can go aerial and make them all 2 damage. I don't know. For me, it's just fun. I love the gambly nature of his attacks where you just flip cards and, see how much damage you end up doing at the end. So there's some gambling in that. I like the fact that once he's Iron Man'd up, like he's got all his stuff, he's basically not flipping back down again. He's drawing 7 cards a turn. That feels real good. He's a little weak early and he's a little slow early, but once he gets up to speed, man, Iron Man, he's just fun. I just have a lot of fun with him.
Yeah, I mean, I think they did a fantastic job with the core set of just making every hero feel unique and different. He's definitely one of those heroes I think that is fun too because as more tech cards come out, I think there will be more and more just different ways potentially to build him that isn't just around his suit, which is kind of neat. And then he was also one of the first heroes that I think got made you care about the. I mean, Captain Marvel cares for sure, but I think Iron Man more so because you can't use the wilds right for Repulsor Blast. You actually really did care a lot about the printed energy icons, which was kind of neat. And then also his nemesis is really brutal as well. Like if you draw that Shadows of the Past for him, you can take a ton of damage, I think, from Whiplash and his abilities.
No question.
In that deck. So like definitely one of the more interesting, I think, heroes in the core set to kind of deck build around where you did have to think about, I think, a lot more than your standard.
Well, I know,
initially.
I don't know, but I know we're going to have at least one more core set hero. That's pretty good. Out of the 6 core set heroes, we're talking at least 3 of them here. I mean, that says something right there. All right, Terrence. Well, what is your number 4?
I actually put another tech hero here. I put Rock Raccoon. We spent a lot of time playing him on stream, and I know he's not necessarily considered one of the strongest, but I felt like anything in card games for me that allows you to do stuff with the discard pile is always fun for me because it's like having an extra hand. So I really do love his salvage card that is the double resource, which gives him a little, I think, like extra boost on being able to pay for some more expensive cards. So he does lean to leadership really well, and then being able to just like essentially steal upgrades off of your allies and then use that to draw 2 cards was really fun.
You and Brant love him so much.
And then
I love him thematically. I'm just terrible with him.
Yeah, he's definitely like super squishy, right? Like he only has 9 hit points. He has 1 defense, so you definitely have to have a plan for him. But I think if you can get him going, he can be a lot of fun, even if he isn't necessarily one of the strongest guardians that you can get. Definitely really strong in leadership, but then even his like other ability on hero side of being able to draw cards for overkilling. I think the fact that it doesn't have a limit, I think any of those kind of things that don't limit how many times you can do it, leans itself to being kind of abused in the future as more cards come out. So looking forward
Yeah.
to that too.
Well, I have another glass cannon coming up, and that's Hawkeye. So speak of the devil with the series that's out now. I love Hawkeye. I know he's not one of the stronger heroes in the game. He is one of the ones that I've gotten one turn killed more times than anybody else. But I'm starting to
Especially when you play with Brant.
well, and I'm definitely starting to see some things I can do with Hawkeye. I'm starting to lean into the fact that, you know what, I'm not going to be able to save every scheme with him. He's just too squishy, right? You got to flip over, you got to take some damage, but then you got to flip down, and you might have to stay down for a couple turns. You may have to just spend some turns healing up, building up, and then flipping back over again. I definitely don't get my bow first turn every time now either. Because you have to discard a card to get it, right? So, I mean, it takes your starting hand down to 5. I typically try to build as much as possible early, even before I get my bow sometimes. And I know I'm flipping back down, so I'm not worried about, whether I get it or not the first couple turns. It's 1 or 2 damage here or there. Yeah, I won't be able to shoot some arrows off, but I mean, I've gotten used to that. I've gotten to the point where it doesn't bother me. So there's a lot of things that Hawkeye doesn't do well, but he's so much fun. Nobody puts conditions out like Hawkeye. That's what makes me a little sad about Standard 2. Like, I mean, Hawkeye, which was already not one of the stronger heroes, definitely gets weaker with Standard 2. And, I mean, he's just so much fun. Once he's up and running, to get out those condition arrows, it's just a blast.
What is your favorite aspect with Hawkeye?
I've been playing him. What's my newest deck I've been playing with him? I think it's Justice. And I played him without sonic rifles too, because I know it makes sense to confuse to flip down with him. But I've been playing him Justice just to keep the threat off the deck or off the main scheme. And I even do under surveillance to make sure that I don't lose those schemes as fast as I would. Yeah, so I don't mind. I certainly don't mind him in protection also. We've seen that. I don't always use all the protection cards. I'm not, not going to be one of those heroes that is defending for all the damage every turn. But there's enough allies in there that can stun and allies in there that can tank for you that I think he's good in protection as well. So I don't mind him in either of those. In a multiplayer game, he's probably freaking ridiculous in aggression. I can only imagine. Or leadership, of course, where he can unexhaust himself to unexhaust his bow over and over again. So, I think he's good in every aspect, but I've been playing him Justice a lot lately, and that's where I'm liking him.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially if you're flipping down. He's actually one of the, I think, few heroes that doesn't have really any alter ego stuff.
No,
Like
he's got nothing.
no supports,
And his healing's
no
kind of garbage too.
no
I mean,
build.
honestly, there's no reason to go to alter ego
Kind of
except
garbage.
to not die, which he needs to do often early. And then later, again, you're stunning, confusing, so you're going to flip down just because they're going to be confused. You're like, well, I'm not taking an attack if they're confused. I was just going to flip down this turn.
Yeah. I'm curious what the average starting hit point is of your top 5 heroes.
What's Iron Man? 9? And Hawkeye's 9?
Hawkeye's 9. I'm sure Black Widow's on that list
No,
somewhere, right?
Never.
No,
All right,
never.
Terrence.
She's also 9,
I
right?
think she might also be 9.
So.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, we'll see who I got left. Who's your number 3?
For my number 3, I picked Wasp.
Okay.
I really enjoyed those mechanics that came out. She's a little more nuanced to me than
much
Ant-Man.
more nuanced.
I think Ant-Man's a little more straightforward to play, and probably I think more fun with the kind of change to Tiny and Giant. But I think one of the things that Wasp has done maybe a little bit better for me has just been like her girl power ability with those mental cards is kind of interesting. I think she makes multiple man much better than I think like kind of him normally. And then obviously like ever vigilant that we saw tonight, like being able to kind of cycle those cards is fantastic in protection. Being able to lean into her big stat pool, and even her tiny side with the overkill or thwarting is also kind of neat. So she definitely has like more kind of just like interesting abilities, I think, in one single package, and allows her to kind of be built across a lot of different
By
aspects.
the way, I made a Venom deck the other day that has multiple man in it, just because I'm trying to make multiple man work, and it's actually not bad. He's good to get out early for just two chumpers, right? I mean, that's 2 rounds. You don't have to worry about getting attacked. Again, with a lot of this ally hate that's coming out now, multiple man gets even worse. But for 4 costs to do 2 damage or 2 thwart or 1 and 1 and have 2 blocks, it's not terrible. I mean, it's a little worse than Mockingbird, but not much worse. Um, so I don't know. I mean, it's and if there's a reason to have multiple instead of just one Mockingbird, then it's even better. Like you can block twice in 1 round or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know that it's ever better than Mockingbird, and that's really the problem. Is it takes up a lot of multiple man takes up a lot of spots in your deck. For something that's basically a worse version of Mockingbird. The only time it's better than Mockingbird is when there is stun hate, like there is now. But
I mean, the one benefit though is it does help you thin if you play them right. Like you're pulling
that's
stuff out of
true.
your deck.
That's absolutely true. All right, Terrence. So that was your number 3. My number 3 is Star-Lord. I love the push your luck aspects of him. I don't think I've got him mastered. But gosh, getting 3 free resources a turn, just really good, right? It's just really fun. I mean, granted, obviously we saw,
Free.
well, free, yes, quote unquote free. But I love the fact that the more he pushes his luck, the more damage he can do, and the more thwarting he can do, and the more everything he can do. So it's like the game pushes you to want to do that stuff, but then you got all these encounter cards which are ridiculous. I just love him for his ridiculousness and how ridiculous it is to do stuff, and just he's so different than anybody else in the game, and it's just like he would be in the movies, right? Again in Infinity War, as he's sitting there and basically ruins the end for everybody, right? They basically had it won, and he just gets pissed off and like goes off, and that's so Star-Lord, and I think his mechanics fit that perfectly. So I love that he could do so much damage in a turn. I don't know that there are any heroes in the game that can do what he can do as far as damage and things. He's got cards that help him mitigate it with the what's that, the card that lets him flip back over, and just heal everything up. Yeah,
Bad
Fat Boy, like yeah, he's got so much stuff he can do. I don't know, but at the same time,
Isn't it Bad Boy?
Bad Boy,
Bad
not
Boy.
Fat Boy. That's right. But it could just go so terribly wrong at the same time, right? Like he is definitely
Yeah.
one of the
I've been
swingiest
some
characters,
games with you.
but he is one of the most powerful characters when everything goes right.
Cool.
All right, who's your number 2?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. I picked Thor.
Another. Wait, is he Corset? No, he's right after Corset.
No, he's
He's wave one.
one, but he's not core
Yeah.
set. Yeah. For me, like I enjoyed him even when he came out, and I could tell that he wasn't where he needed to be. But I really like this archetype. Similar to kind of Star Lord, it's it kind of encourages you to push your luck a little bit of like engage more minions, but not to the same extent. But I think it's fun to get a benefit for something bad happening. And instead of it being counter cards, it is minions, and there is a whole like I feel like archetype now around that with in aggression, right? For sure. And then he leans into it, and I'm curious to see how Valkyrie will. And it looks like Valkyrie also leans into that a little bit. At least Asgard does as a trait, and so it's kind of neat to see Asgard kind of be a thing there. But yeah, he's just been a lot of fun. Like there's nothing like pulling a bunch of minions and then being able to lightning them down, or having kind of those big turns, or like, what are the two cards you're going to draw? Like, you kind of want to, you're like, please give me a minion, which is not a thing you always want, right?
All right. Sorry, I got a little distracted during that because Wasteland Sniper just pointed something out that I think I've been messing up during my plays with multiple man. He says multiple man. I like multiple man. 4 for 3 allies really isn't bad. And so I've only been pulling
It's only
one out.
fun.
No, but hold on. I just read multiple man, and I actually think that's wrong. So multiple man says response after multiple man enters play. Search your deck in hand for a copy of multiple man and put it into play. Then that one goes into play. Then you search again. Is how I read it. After multiple man enters play, search your deck and hand for a copy of multiple man. Enters play, right? And put it into play.
Yep.
So that other one would enter play.
Yep.
So I think you look again.
Yep.
Wow. All right, multiple man's way better than I just realized.
Yeah,
you get all three. So that's
that's why he's extra good in Wasp, because you can cycle him. If he's in your discard, you can cycle it back into your deck to then get played.
wow.
So you can guarantee you get all three.
Yeah, no,
with
that's way better than I thought it was. Wasteland Sniper, good point out. Yeah, no, that is way better than I thought it was. And he reminded me that it was Bad Boy, not Fat Boy. I don't know why I thought Fat Boy. Probably because yesterday was Thanksgiving. If you're watching this in the future, and I feel like a fat boy right now. That's where I am.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make some atomic bomb reference or
No,
something.
no, no. I definitely feel the Thanksgiving pain from yesterday. That is for sure. But you guessed who
Nice.
my number 2 is. Which is maybe a surprise to you, because Black Widow's been my number 1 for a while, but she might still be. But I just felt like changing it up and throwing it off a little bit here. Black Widow, I love her so much. She's so fun. And again, I've said it 100 times. I've never been a blue player in Magic, but I just love how she can counter the enemy because it's the AI. You know, maybe there's a little bit of a theme here. Hawkeye, Black Widow, they are definitely ones that just don't mind saying, oh, enemy, you were going to do this? No, you're not. I don't mind controlling the enemy that way. I don't mind the stuns and confuses and things like that. I actually think it's fun to do that. And so maybe that's why Hawkeye and Black Widow are so high on my list, because they just say, hey, you were planning on doing something? No, I don't think so. So I don't know. I just, Black Widow late game when she's got like 10 whatchamacallits preps in front of her, and she just like, oh, you wanted to do that? Nope. You want to do that? Nope. All right. And then I'm gonna unexhaust myself, also do a damage to you, unexhaust myself, I can defend. She's just so great. My only negative with her is I feel like she is really good protection and probably not as good everywhere else. And
Justice.
yeah, she'd be all right, Justice.
I mean, that's her precon,
That's
right?
her precon, but I just feel she's so good because whenever she defends, once she gets that armor out, she readies herself, and I just feel like defending over and over is just real good, you know, with her. And
I mean, you can defend Injustice with her.
yeah, no, I mean you can. Look, her defense is strong enough; you can defend with her anywhere. And I've tried to make some aggression decks work with her. That's the one I feel like is probably her worst. So maybe I'll work on that. Maybe I'll work on making Black Widow aggression good. I'm sure there's good Black Widow aggression decks out there. I just haven't figured them out yet. I feel like she's a little bit of a slow burn player or character, but I don't know. I just love her. I love all the preps. I love when the villain turn comes up. I'm like, whatever the villain throws at me, I know I'm ready for it. So she does a lot of play off turn. She definitely doesn't do a lot on her turn. But when it's not her turn, she's like ready to go. All right, villain, where you at? So I don't know. I love her. That is, she's been my number 1 for a long time. She's gone down to number 2. So let's see who took her spot at the number 1 spot. But I think I know who yours is.
Yeah. I mean, it's still Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man protection is super fun for me, and aggression. I mean, he just works super well with all the aspects. You know, he's not the only hero that does that, but you know, there's I just love his kit, and uh, really, really looking forward to kind of that sinister motives box and seeing how it all fits together, and having the game kind of expand more into the Spider Verse
Yeah,
more
I'm sure
so.
we'll get some Sinister
Um,
Six in there. I'm sure we will get maybe some Spider allies, maybe Spider Gwen, Miles. Um, who knows? I'm hoping everybody knows. I'm hoping for Peter Porker. That is for sure. So Wasteland Sniper
what's your
says
number one,
she's
Peter?
prepared, if you will, for Black Widow. So Wasteland Sniper, who are some of your top
Nice.
five? And anybody else out there? There's still people out there watching. So yeah, let us know who yours is before we give you. So any guess who my new number one is?
Your new number one, is it
It
Guardians?
is not. It is. It is. I'm sorry. It is Venom.
Venom?
Yeah, I never think of Venom as a guardian. It's just, to me, to this day, it still doesn't sit the same. I get that he's not the Venom that we've seen in, everywhere else, obviously with his gun kit, but yeah, I mean, he does a lot of what Iron Man does, right? He's got that one weapon that just shoots whatever the heck he wants to do, and he requires a little bit of build up, but with his two pistols and with his other assault rifle, that just is so versatile, and that's what I like about him. But yet at the same time, again, he could plink here, plink there, just to get rid of stuff. I like that Spider-Man aspect to him, where when he gets attacked, he's going to draw cards. When he builds up to that, so I don't know. He's just got a lot of good stuff, a lot of fun stuff, and he's a little slow to build up. And I actually, every character I have is a little slow to build up. Iron Man, Hawkeye, Star Lord's the only one that's not, but he should be, because if you start doing his Star Lordy things turn one, you're probably putting yourself in a lot of trouble. Black Widow, Venom, they're all kind of slow build up characters, but I just love their end game for all of them. I love the powerful stuff you can do if you survive to that point, and I love. I mean, I guess that is a common trend. Low health, but do really cool things once they are at the once you've been through your deck once or twice. That's where they really start to shine. I think all of these characters.
Venom is not low health,
He's 12. Okay, but I mean, yeah, he's still.
but it's like 9, 9, 10, 9, 12, I think, for
So there you
your
go.
real picks.
Venom's my tank. And I just thematically, I love it too. An alien's basically infected, his body and taken over, and kind of, and his villain as well. His nemesis is just cool. Like getting all those symbiotes out, it's just it's a cool thing. Um, so I don't know. I think he's fun. So Wasteland Sniper says it's a hard one. Doctor Strange is definitely up there. Gamora, Cap, Quicksilver, Venom. I've had a hard time choosing because I tend to play hero that matches whatever style I'm in the mood for. Well, that's good though. I mean, I think that is a little bit all over the place. I do feel like Cap and Quicksilver are pretty similar. I can't figure out Quicksilver. I just can't. He seems like he should be so straightforward, but he just, I mean, even for me, takes a while to build up. And then he's got no stunning or control-y stuff with him. So, yeah, I have a real hard time with Quicksilver. But Venom, Cap, Gamora, Strange. Yeah, I mean, Strange is just real good, too. Victor Von Doom says Captain America, War Machine, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, and Gamora. So a lot of Gamora in there. So what is it about Gamora for you two that really makes her stand out? I mean, I like the fact that she's got swords and cool stuff, and I guess you're playing a lot of events with her, which Miss Marvel, I feel like, was kind of the event champion before, but I feel like Gamora gives her a little bit of a run for her money. I mean, she can't do the same things with bringing her events back, but the fact that when she plays an event, she gets to do the other things, so she's kind of well-balanced, is kind of fun.
I actually almost had Gamora on my list. I took her out and replaced her with Rocket. I think for me, like one of the things that makes her different from Miss Marvel, she can't really deal with any defense stuff, so you can't do like the kind of Miss Marvel
Yeah.
protection where you play a defense event and can bring that back. So you could like double, any of the kind of defense events or whatever, which
Although
is
she
kind of
may have the
cool.
best card in the
That you
game,
can
where it's a defense event, an attack event, and a thwarting event.
cross
Yeah,
counter.
that card's so good.
But I do think one of the things is her setup is not very like is not a heavy buildup. Like she can kind of hit out of the gate swinging, and then she does still get stronger, right? When you get her, you know, uh, finesse, resource cards, the two, and then she also has like pretty decent alter ego too, right? So like you're starting similar to like Spider-Man, you get that like kind of more often than not, if you build her with that right ratio, like you're gonna probably hit an attack or thwart event, so you're gonna get that like seventh card in your alter ego. If you get her support as well, like you can play that down and discard a card to then grab, you get to kind of cycle cards a little bit there and then get the heal. And so with crew quarters and that, you're like healing two a turn, which is good because she's kind of squishy
Yeah,
as well. But um, I do find she's not like overpowered. She kind of has that fine edge of like feeling really strong, but like you're not invincible, right? Like you can definitely die.
and it's funny because in a lot of games, I'm thinking more and more about this because you're right. You got the early build with her, which is kind of cool. And a lot of games, you get bored late game. Like this game, we knew late game we had it won, right? But by the time it came around to that, by the time we were built up and where we needed to be, like it was only one or two more turns. That was the nice part. Like we had done no damage, no damage, no damage, then a lot. A lot of my games tend to go that way. I think when you're playing with people like Gamora, like people like Spider-Man, where you don't necessarily need that build up, that it tends to be you can do sustained damage throughout the course of the game. So I think maybe the way I play tends to lead toward long build-ups and then quick end games, but I don't think that's true across the board with Marvel Champions. I think that's just a me thing.
Yeah, and I think different, scenarios will ask for different kind of cadence
Yeah.
and tempo as the game goes on too. Um, and so it'll be neat to see kind of how that stuff breaks down. But yeah, I think her buildup is not super necessarily big, and so she can be effective or make up for the fact that maybe you're playing multiplayer where you have another player who's maybe a little slower, and so you can buy them time. And I think like the fact that she has all those response triggers, like you feel the desire to like want to play one thwart or one attack event every turn, and you get that little ping, and it doesn't feel like a lot, but like being able to ping off tough or being able to like you know all those things kind of add up
I
over
think the
turns, and
thing
so once you get her
I
sword
think
out
the thing
too.
that annoyed me the most about Gamora, and maybe the only thing that annoyed me and probably kept her off my list, was I feel like when she gets stunned or confused, it's real bad. Because then when you play that event or you do your thing to get rid of it, like, I don't know, I just feel like you lose a lot because you lose the ability to get the event off. I don't know. I think it hit me a couple times and I got annoyed by it. So, I mean, putting her in protection would deal with that, right? Like, it would just get rid of the, she could have night nurse or whatever. So, but
Yeah, I don't think she's nearly affected as bad except for cross counter because it does cancel all of it. So like if you get that in the villain phase, there isn't a lot you
right.
can do about it. But usually on hero side, uh, if you're ready, like you usually will just use your basic activation to kind of get rid of it,
Sure.
and then because she is so event heavy, right? Or if you have enough kind of cheap things like you're probably okay paying one of her like zero
Yeah.
one cost kind of things to like
One,
get
I
rid of
think
it.
probably that's the best way to build
And-
her. I think you want to build her with nothing but 0 and 1 cost events, which makes her very different than anybody else in the game, in my mind.
well, I mean, similar to like Wasteland, right? Like I definitely have built her around like dropkick and other stuff because I think having the double kind of uh, finesse cards that give you the wild resources really help you. Plus, martial prowess gets you that 3 physical really easily.
Yeah. All right. So we got some feedback. Victor says, I like doing aggression/justice events, and her damage thwart bonus for her first attack and thwart event is handy. Got stuns and confuse cards in her deck, so she can really control the game. All right. I forgot she had stuns and confuses. So similar to Hawkeye. So I probably would like her better than I realize. Sniper said Wasteland Sniper says she's super versatile. I built a stun and confused lock deck with her that I have had some luck with. Wasteland Sniper also says the conditions are the reasons I like to run Gamora with protection as her main, so I can get Night Nurse out. So there you go. Yeah, no,
I don't think she has built-in stun or confuse. If
I mean, they both said they like stun and confuse with her, so that's interesting.
Well, I think she lends herself into like stuff like concussive blow and drop kick, like you'd run 3 of them. But I don't think she like cross counter, decisive blow, acrobatic move, set the pace. None of her events actually do it. So
Gotcha. Yeah, so, I mean, it's cool, though, because you and I had 0 crossover. I crossed over Venom with Wasteland Sniper, but nobody else, because he had Strange, Gamora, Cap, and Quicksilver. And Victor had Cap, War Machine, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, so he crossed over with you there and Gamora. So I didn't cross over with Victor Von Doom at all. But they both crossed over with each other with Cap and Gamora. So interesting. So I mean, it's amazing that I guess we're almost 3 full cycles in. And let me tell you, I don't know anything about Valkyrie's deck, but just thematically, I really like Valkyrie. So I'm hoping that I love her deck because I don't know. Thematically, I really like her. So, and Victor says, we bring stun confuse events from aggression and justice. So, there you go.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Valkyrie. I don't know if she'll make my top 5 necessarily, but I think she's going to bring a lot of things to definitely help aggression more. Like one of the cards, if you don't mind me spoiling for you, Peter, that's an aggression card, is Smash the Problem. It's a 1-cost event that's already been spoiled officially, but it allows you to basically exhaust your hero to then thwart for what your attack value is.
So I like the fact that...
So it'll help.
Yeah, I mean, that feels like a nod to the solo community, right? Like, okay, it's hard to thwart an aggression. It's hard to play aggression only. So here you go. Here's a way that you could play full-out aggression, but yet still be able to play it in a solo game.
Yeah.
Wasteland says he's really looking forward to Vision. Yeah. So it's going to be... So there's just 2 more before the next villain set. So it's Vision and Valkyrie.
Just 2 more packs.
I'm more looking forward to Valkyrie. I like Vision a lot, but I'm definitely more looking forward to Valkyrie. And then, then we get into the Spider-Verse. So I'm looking forward to seeing what heroes come out in the Spider-Verse. Like, I'm really curious to see if they do a whole Spider-Verse theme there. I also, with Hood just coming out, it made me think a lot more about the street-level heroes, because Hood is one of those street-level villains. And I wouldn't mind if they're going into the Spider-Verse, maybe flushing out the Defenders a little bit more as well, and maybe come out with some Defenders. Because Strange was a Defender. I'm learning more about this because of Marvel Crisis Protocol, but you got Strange, Luke Cage, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. Like, I mean, I'd love to have an Iron Fist hero. He would probably shoot straight up to my number 1. So.
Oh, really? I didn't realize he was that.
I love the martial arts thing. I grew up watching a lot of like ninja movies and stuff.
Well, Shang-Chi.
I love Shang-Chi. That was great. But I grew up watching a lot of those like martial arts flicks. Like I used to just watch them all the time. Even when it not the import ones. I watched a lot of those as well. The dubbed ones, because I feel like they were on Saturday morning or whatever, not like after the cartoons. I feel like that was a big thing that I tended to watch a lot. But yeah, no, it seemed like there were a lot more martial arts movies when we were growing up. Obviously, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. There was like Bloodsport. There was all that stuff. A lot of Van Damme movies. Got heavy into that, so I don't know. I just grew up loving that. That's part of the reason I like Black Widow so much. I mean, I feel like martial arts is a big part of what she does. Hawkeye, not so much, but I guess the new Hawkeye, she definitely has some training in that, so that makes me like her even more. Bows and arrows and martial arts and sword fighting. Like, come on now. Like, that's kind of a all-in-one hero. That really kind of ticks a lot of my boxes.
Makes sense. Yeah, looking forward to seeing where they go, kind of with the box and what's after that. I feel like they've been really tight-lipped. Well, I guess maybe they haven't been tight-lipped, but there hasn't been as many leaks.
Well, I don't mind that, though. I mean, in all honesty, I don't mind. You know me. I don't mind waiting to find out till just before it comes out. I feel like with all the shipping issues and everything else, which I do feel like is getting better, they've definitely taken some steps recently. I don't know if everybody's heard about all these steps that's going on. But first of all, shipping's come down because it's past the holidays, right? Like at this point, nobody's shipping stuff from China to get here in time for Christmas. It's too late. Like, you've already missed it. So shipping prices have started coming down. And the other part of it is they're starting to fine the truck companies for not moving the containers, because that's part of the issue. So in California, there's a lot of containers that haven't been moved, so they're starting to charge them not only daily fines but also basically rental fees, like storage fees, for keeping the containers there. So I feel like with all those things being said, things are going to start happening, things are going to start moving. So hopefully we'll get past all this and they can start releasing on a more regular schedule again.
Well, that's good.
But I feel like we've gotten a lot, but it's still, even through all this.
Yeah. I feel like it was just like MTS, right? That was kind of the big miss, at least recently.
Yeah, but we've got that now, so that's awesome.
Yeah, no date for Valkyrie, but Canada got it, so I assume that's where Brent got his copy.
Did Brent get his? Oh, yeah, because he was playing.
He was saying he was playing with him, right?
Because I know...
And he tends to not really play on TTS, so I feel like when he says he plays, it means...
Well, TTS is behind. Like, TTS never got War Machine. I actually uploaded War Machine myself. So...
I was still missing.
I don't think it's on... Oh, I don't know. Let me look. Is War Machine here? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, he is. He's on here now. But he did not get spoiled like a lot of the packs on TTS early, which is good, honestly. I don't need it spoiled early. I just want to make sure it's out on day of release. Like, I wish Hood was here. That's part of the problem is Hood was out very early comparatively. So who knows? But yeah, I haven't looked yet. And if I got to scan the cards in myself, I didn't mind doing that. It was fine. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's 30 minutes to an hour of my life that I don't mind. I don't mind doing it to get the content up for everybody day of release or day after release. That's more important to me. So we continue in the campaign again next week?
Yeah.
Cool.
Should be. Fight the big bad.
So
Mad Titan himself.
Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do Thanos, so we're gonna skip out on Hood for a while, but gosh, I had 4 games of him played today, so if you want your Hood experience, it was all here. You got hours of it. I'm gonna eventually put in timestamps for, where the games start and end, but definitely played some Hood today, so you should have plenty of that content. And we got just a couple more weeks of this campaign, Hopefully, I mean, if it continues to go as well as it did today, we should only have 3 more weeks, and then
Yeah.
we'll be able to move on to Hood and whoever else comes out between now and then. So that'll be fun. If we want to take a break in the middle of the campaign, I wouldn't mind doing that as well. It's not like between game 1 and now has been 1 week, so we could certainly.
Yeah. Well, then the holidays coming up, I assume.
Yeah, with the holidays and everything else, we may take some breaks, but we'll see. Or maybe different days. It won't always be Friday. But it's Friday, so we did get our one Shadows of the Past today, which is good. We had that going for us.
Yeah, totally screwed you over that one game.
Wasteland Sniper says, I read somewhere that Punisher first showed up in a Spidey comic. So there you go. Yeah, it's funny. I've been learning more about the lore of the Marvel Universe because I haven't been a reader. And I actually tried to convince my daughter. I said, hey, if I get... Because there's an app, right? Where you can get all the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, there's Marvel.
And then, like, you just pay a monthly fee and you get history, like, all their backlog of stuff, right?
Yeah, it's not all, but it's, like, for the average person, it more or less is all. I think I'll say they're 3 months behind present comics, but they basically come, and then there's, like, way more there than you'll ever read. They're still continuing to backfill certain comics, but unless I think you're like a pretty hardcore fan or looking for very specific things, you won't really notice, them missing that. And I guess it kind of depends on how much of the back catalog, like, do you care about some of the really old stuff that is still probably, really important to the history of things. But I think people getting into the comics can be hard because it's just like, where do you start?
That's the thing.
Can be challenging.
Well, so I asked my daughter if she would be interested if I got it, and she said no. So that made me a little sad. And I don't know that my son is as into Marvel as I am either. And honestly, I wasn't into Marvel before, like, the movies, and even really since the start of the pandemic, and Marvel Champions are the thing that got me into it more than anything else. Because I rewatched all the movies after playing Marvel Champions, and again, I had free time because of the pandemic. So, I blame those two things mostly.
I mean, I have similar stories for me with probably Lord of the Rings. Of just like, I read the books as a kid, and but like, I think when you're playing a game for years and like you're seeing the characters and you're like basically interacting in that universe and world a little bit.
Yeah.
I think probably even Marvel Champions is probably even a little lesser because you don't go on journeys nearly as much. Like, it is more or less a boss fight for the most part for most of these things. Whereas, like, Lord of the Rings and Arkham is a little more like you're going on a quest. And so you are kind of journeying a little bit better, or not better, but more so in that world. But yeah, I mean, you interact in this community with folks, and we do not know anything comparatively to a lot of people who are into this game. And yeah, it's just so easy, I think, to want to know more or learn more, because one of the things I do appreciate that it is not based on the movies and it is based on the comics. So there is so much for them to, they're not dependent on the movies to come up with more stuff. Like, they have so much content to pull from, right? And it's amazing. And I've been recently, for like Lord of the Rings, been listening to an audiobook of kind of the like original, like just the Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King kind of original trilogy. And there's a guy who basically recorded this as a fan, I think, and he got asked to take it down because it incorporates like music and sound effects, from music from the movies tastefully into it, and it's super well done. But yeah, that's been a lot of fun. Just like, like you read about this stuff because you're playing it, and you're like, I only kind of know what that is, but like it's kind of neat to learn more about it.
Absolutely. All right, Terrence, I'm going to call it a good night. It's been over 3 hours. Great talking to you. Great playing with you as always. I'm looking forward to next week where we get to take on Thanos. All right, Terrence. Good night, man. Bye.
All right.